Hey, welcome everyone to another Circle of Jerks live stream on a Saturday night, super late. A little bit of the red eye, but that red eye is about to turn not pink, but brown after we're done with you. With us as isn't a brown eye? Wouldn't you rather have a brown eye than a pink eye?
Oh yeah, one's an infection, one's an anus. It's no doubt. I take the anus any day of the week. At least it's healthy. I think.
Yeah, at least, yeah. Dude,
Wouldn't you like
yeah,
to
like
violate the brown eye though? Every once in a while, just you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
push
You got to keep. You got
push
to
the
keep it
boundaries.
conditioned. You got to keep it
Yeah,
conditioned. You can't let it go soft.
no,
Callus that bad
absolutely.
boy up.
That's right.
anything you have to dilate to keep functioning, you probably shouldn't have, right?
You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. Just that's kind of a dog whistle, but you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat knows what we're talking about.
It feels so right.
Who's in the chat?
Speaking of, angry Canadian, what's going on? Nosferatu, our favorite Chris Gore fan, top Chris Gore fan, Jana Catania, Sentient Dildo. Who else we got? Settled Deviancy. Where's the joiks? Where's the joiks? Yeah, right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Mr. Sassy Sasquatch. What's up? What's up? What's up? That's all we got right now.
That's weird.
But they're taking up a disproportionate amount of comments in the chat. Guys, stop. Stop that. We don't need that much attention.
This is a weird thing that's happening right now. So I literally on my Flash of Phoenix account, I dropped a Twitter link, and I'm a mod over here, and for some reason it didn't show up anywhere. I could see it on my one screen with Flash of Phoenix, but then as soon as I go over to Fanarchy, or even on the live stream thing here, it doesn't show up. But I'm gonna drop a link real quick though for everybody. I know no one wants to share out the link, but on Twitter, if you want to, it'd be really nice if you guys could just retweet the live stream here. I'm trying to get
Share it, or I will
trying to get
throw a
all,
fit.
all the fellas in here because we're just doing it on Fanarchy, and some people don't know that Fanarchy's a thing, and they just are looking for Flaccid Phoenix, their shepherd, to
Yeah, we only
guide
say
them
it. We only say it all the time. Fanarchy's a thing. Your Barmy's here too, by the way. Just showed up. Just popped up.
Nice.
Dude, yeah, where is Blofty? Agreed, Nas. Agreed. We don't know where this dude is. Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm going to tell the chat this just because we were talking about it before stream. Where me and Don grew up, there was like a metropolitan area, like I don't want to say tri-city because there's a lot more cities in that, but it was basically a traveling carnival. I think a lot of towns have.
Oh yeah,
this,
all the
right?
counties. Yeah, yeah.
Right. It's a towny thing, right? And so it's kind of a big event every year, depending on what town you live in. But we kind of lived in a joint town with like two sister towns, and ours was the awesome one. Okay, it's the one everybody went to, and then the other one is like the discount version. It came later in the summer, but it's who are you people? Anyway, me and Dom Boy had a friend named JB. He might actually come on. He was on some of our early videos, Flaccid Phoenix, but
Yeah,
I think we
no longer available.
No longer available. Anyway, his older sister, when we were in high school, dude, she plowed all these carnies. She sucked them.
Hold on.
Them.
Yeah, I was gonna say she got plowed. I don't know if she's
plowing. Oh, right. Yeah. She wasn't doing the plowing, but yeah, she was bent over in every which way. Well, I can't imagine she's very flexible. Like, dude, imagine her being flexible. That's a yikes. That's a yikes.
Yeah.
But she did, man. She did. She plowed them all, and our friend just won't acknowledge it. But it is 100% true. She is the worst. She is the worst.
Did you guys take a swing or what?
No. Well, you know what's funny about that too? We didn't know her until after she was graduated from high school, and she had like totally let herself go already. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, she ate all the carnies she fucked.
She did. But we were over at our buddy's house. We're looking at these pictures like from back when she was probably in high school, and we're like, hey, she didn't look too bad back then, and maybe that was in the carny era. I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah, and funny story. If we want to continue on this, one lady. Funny enough, her husband had cancer after they had a child. And then,
that's hilarious.
Go ahead, finish it, Gator.
Thing, man. I'll go on this full thing. Yeah, he was literally a smoker, heavy smoker, and he felt like a lump in one of his nuts, and he felt it for like a year and a half, 18 months. Never went to the doctor or anything. So obviously he got cancer, right? And he's a young guy. He's still like right now, maybe only a little bit older than me and Don, like in his early 30s.
Yeah, older than 35 probably. Yeah.
Right, yeah, for sure. So, like, this is probably 8 years ago at this point. He got this cancer, and so he had one of his balls removed. He's one nut wonder walking around now. Anyway, but he's a piece of trash. He's a piece of trash. He does not want to be involved with his kid that he had with our carny fucking friend's sister or whatever. And now I just learned this. It's new hot goss, man. It's new hot goss. So the sister who fucked the carnies, she had a really good close friend. Okay. And that close friend was married to a dude who was best friends with the one nut wonder, okay, who was, the carny fucker's husband. Anyway,
The story goes deep.
It does go deep. It does go deep. So after this whole situation happened with the cancer, he decided I'm going to leave my wife and daughter, essentially, which is the sister we were talking about who fucked the carny. So she's a single mom now, not doing well. Not doing well. But he moved in.
I don't know why no one thinks this is fun. This is hilarious. I'm laughing.
It is funny. It is funny. He moved in with that friend of hers who's married to his best friend. He ends up fucking the wife of his best friend, aka the good friend of his ex-wife, which is just nuts. So then that couple gets a divorce, but somehow the dude whose wife he fucked, they're still buddies. They're still bros. So that leads me to think
that's weird.
it is weird. So that leads
That's
me
sketchy.
to think the only possible solutions. One, this dude's a total bitch. It's like, yeah, okay, like I understand you made a mistake fucking my wife again and again under my roof. Like that kind of guy does exist. But I think more likely, they had some kind of arrangement where this guy's like, dude, my wife is insufferable. Sure, I do have one kid with her, but there's another kid she's raising. That's some other dude's. And that is true, by the way. I need to get out of this marriage ASAP. So One Nut Wonder, my buddy, why don't you move in with me, seduce my wife, because she is loosey-goosey, and that is an easy out of my marriage. I can claim she cheated, and then I might not have to give away half my stuff.
That's
That's my theory. That's my theory.
Like throw them out from the train, right? They switch motives. You kill my mom, I kill whoever you need me to kill. I know it's based off of like a bigger movie, right? They watch it in the movie.
Strangers on a Train?
Yeah. Yeah, the movie's great. I think that's what this guy was doing. He said, hey, I fuck your wife, you fuck mine. Let's see what shakes out.
I got to draw a diagram of this stuff, this whole family tree of all this debauchery, man, this trailer trash stuff. Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, exactly, dude. Totally agree, Nosferatu.
Yeah, he is. He's a complete
it's weird.
But it's weird because he did leave his wife immediately, though, right? So it's weird that he would leave his wife, but still be friends with the dude. They had to be in on it.
Or as he knows his wife, like, yeah, this is a normal thing. Eventually this is going to happen. She's been trying to bait people into her nasty snatch. And I guess you got caught in there, buddy. Sorry about that. But I guess I got to go.
Josh, you are following along perfectly. That is right.
You can still be bros.
You got it, man.
Yeah. So, well, tonight we like doing the EFAP, giving you guys some cringe content and then just reacting with you guys in real time. I haven't watched this whole thing, but there was a still image of this podcast. Well, it's a YouTube video, but it's a podcast. It's called the Escape Pod Podcast. And they did a Oppenheimer discussion, and the guy who was in Barbie stuff looked like one of the most low-T males ever. Man, I should maybe try to find a photo of it real quick. But it's not really important. Well, I'll pull it up when we're going to be reacting this video here. But let me just pull this thing. What's up?
I feel like when we're talking about cucks, we have to have a picture of Blitler ready to go. Like you guys should have Blitler on standby if we're talking cucks.
Blitler?
Blitler. Yeah.
Blitler sounds
awesome. Your boy, Blitler.
No, that's my boy Blitler is Josh's boy. Not my boy.
I mean, he's kind of your boy.
I don't think he is. Here, can you hear this at all? Let me test real quick.
So there's 1, 2.
Does that sound?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that? Sweet.
He's like,
all
so
right, I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, make sure there's enough audio here.
Yeah.
But
Nos gets it. He wants Blitler. Oh my god, these guys! What the fuck?
Bro, come on.
Is he wearing pajamas? Are those Spider-Man pajamas?
Spider-Man pajamas.
Yeah, pajamas.
You should have heard the discussion before this. I'm not going to go through it, but I have a link to the original video in the description of this video, of our video. So if you want to check them out later, cringe more at it, go ahead. But we are punching up. I think they have like 12K subs.
Oh.
So
what's up with that blue eyes on the wall? It's like huge, but it's not so big that it's a giant card, because they have like these giant cards you can get, like commemorative super collectible things from tournaments. This thing's like a weird in between.
Well, why would you frame it too? It'd be cool if it was framed. It was that size and you could frame it.
Yeah, but you know what's dumb? Look at it though. It's in the new card format. Doesn't even have that retro look. The guy's a disgrace, dude.
What retro look? What are you talking about? Like the
I'll have to show
Japanese
you some other time. No, well, kind of. There's that, but you should see the difference between cards that came out like when we were kids and the cards now. Like it's super different. I'll actually DM you some during the stream here.
Actual Andrew, good morning, dude. We need to fight Actual Andrew sometime. He's been talking massive shit about first off, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. He says it's a complete trash movie, which is 100% wrong. And then there was some other take he said today that I'm like, dude, you are just like I was saying he's going straight to hell for it or something.
Andrew,
like that. I don't
listen, I'm
remember,
going to
but-
spit in my hand and then you're going to shake my hand. That's fucking gross, and you're going to do it whether or not you want to.
and you're gonna respect me more.
Or
because
you're
of
going to
it.
respect me more because of it.
The lovely Sherry, thank you for being here. And
Hey,
Words
Sherry.
of Paradise, dude.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. That's low IQ Yu-Gi-Oh. Except there's no cringe anime girls, so I guess there is. You do have that going for you.
Yeah, but Magic the Gathering now has Blaragorn, right?
Yeah, Blair.
And
that should be
King
everybody's cue to
Blaodin.
stop playing.
Yeah, dude, they don't want you. So let's see. I
But
want to see if this is
Leon
better.
was just in a Magic tournament. Words,
Well, dude,
just in a tournament. Yep. Hey,
Listen,
no.
what I do respect about Magic, seriously, is they released that one ring card. It's literally one of a kind. The balls on them to actually do that. Some kid could have gotten that thing in a pack, and his mom could have thrown it away because, like, don't waste your money on cardboard or some shit like that. But no, it actually was found by somebody who wanted it. I think they sold it to Post Malone for like $2 million. Am I getting that
Really?
story right? Did you guys hear
Damn.
about that? That's seriously ballsy move. I wish Yu-Gi-Oh would do stuff like that. Like a legit one of a kind card you get from a pack. That would be nuts.
Yeah. Oh, Hypnotic is here. Hey, thanks for being here, man. If you guys all just showed up recently, please smash that like button. There's a pinned comment in this chat about just instead of sharing out the link, just retweet this. What do you call it? They're posts now. They're not even tweets, right? You see, it says repost now. So repost this post if you guys would be so inclined to. But, yeah. So
Andrew.
what's up?
That's funny. Andrew.
Yeah,
we can all agree these two kids are fucking morons. Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to
We'll see,
judge them
we'll
right
see.
away, but I will say one of them has an inverted chin, I think. He's
Oh man.
the exact opposite of a person I'm not going to name. I was about to say something. I better not. Josh knows who I'm talking about.
You guys though, these two are pretty white. We don't have to apologize.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're white.
We-
They're males. Maybe
fuck 'em.
straight.
Yeah. So we hate them. Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into this. They're going to be ranking. I think they're going to go through it, but they rank Phase 1 MCU movies, and you can give a ranking without any justification for it, and I'm sure it'd been better than whatever they do here. So you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Do we want to start with the lowest ranked MCU Phase 1 project and go from there and go back and forth?
Sure.
Also, they hit the table a lot, and it's really bothersome. It's because it's like have high quality mics here. At least it looks like. Why would
Whoa.
they at least have like stands on things that way they can?
Dude, they're kind of flexing on us with those high quality mics. It's kind of making me feel bad about myself for my mic. It's not nearly as good looking as those. It's got a big puffy
Does it-
feature to it.
Getting up on camera. Look at this guy. What do you think you're doing? Yeah.
Oh, no way, Andrew. You've watched these vids. You've researched every video they've made.
Dude, Andrew's always 10 steps ahead of us. What do we do?
Yeah, well, dude.
Cancel the stream.
Yeah, cancel. We're actually going to be reviewing another thing. I'm going
That Andrew hasn't seen.
All right, let's get back to this.
Dildo, I agree. That guy's pencil neck on the left is pretty sexy.
What's that? Where's this?
That
Oh.
his neck. Look at him.
See, there should be a law against wearing a hoodie with a pencil neck because that's a facade. We know how skinny that bad boy is.
Yeah,
Hide
he
it,
should.
baby.
He should definitely have like a scarf on to like hide that, right? He should definitely doing something to puff up him.
Well, I think
himself
he
so
is. That's
doesn't
why
look
I'm
like
saying I
that.
think the hoodie's doing it. And it's giving us a false sense of security. It's like makeup for women.
Yeah, it's a
woman.
very bad makeup job. This is like one of those fat guys that grows a beard out, but it's so stubbly and gross. You can see, if anything, the hair on their face defines all of the wrinkles or all of the rolls on their chins. So it doesn't even cover the chins themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very bad, like neck beard.
Oh, I
That's
know
what it-
about chins.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is our list for
Oh my God.
MCU Phase 1. At number 6, I have Thor.
What do you guys think about that, real quick? Thor, number 6, Phase 1.
As in the worst movie of Phase 1?
Just ranking them. Not saying they're bad. Just ranking them. We'll get into it later.
I mean-
discuss the rankings. Probably not a bad pick, right?
I think I might agree.
Yeah,
with
it's fine.
that. Actually,
I think it's
fully
fine.
agree with
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't
How-
listen to
how many-
Josh's takes about this shit.
Is this just phase one or is this
Thor's
MCU
might
in
be
entirety?
No, it's phase one. Phase one
one,
MCU.
okay.
So
Okay.
Iron Man 1, 2, and then all of the original.
Yeah, Hulk, Captain
But I don't know
America,
if-
Avengers 1.
Ant-Man, is Ant-Man considered phase
No,
one?
that's
or is that
phase
the
two.
phase? Okay. I know they because Ant-Man came out after Age of Ultron. That's right?
Did it really? It wasn't before. Oh yeah, either way. That's
think
definitely
so,
phase
right?
2. I don't know when it came
Anyways.
out.
I think like Thor was good except for Kat Dennings was a bit much. Well, she lives and breathes a bit much.
Yeah,
True
there's
that.
something on her that's a bit much. I'm not one
Yeah.
of those guys that look at those milkers and just get hypnotized into like, oh, mommy, please crush me with your big tots.
She can just don't talk.
it
She
is.
can stand there. Just don't talk.
Yeah,
No, she can't
that's
stand
true.
there either.
Yeah, but she always puts those big red lips on. I'm like, dude, you are some black shoe polish away from being one of the most racist depictions ever on screen. If you know what I'm saying. Okay.
Really?
No one knows what I'm saying.
Now, to be fair, I like all Phase 1 movies. I just did have to put something at number 6. I think Thor drags a little bit, and it is the only movie in which Thor is not Thor for the majority of the movie. He is just a human.
Okay. It's a good thing he said that. It's a good thing he said that. I was about to be fucking pissed if he said he didn't like this movie. But he put the disclaimer there. He's only ranking him because he has to. He had to put something last. All right.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good assessment there. Saying like, hey, it's a Thor movie, but Thor's not even Thor in most of it, and it kind of does drag there when he's in New Mexico. You're like, dude, come on, let's get some action in here.
Hey, listen, I let everybody know too. Screw you guys. Anybody who thinks that the blonde eyebrows looked bad. Those blonde eyebrows looked great. What kind of a person has naturally blonde hair and like dark brown eyebrows? It's bullshit. I hate that change. Stick to your guns, man. Blonde eyebrows.
These two were voted most likely to acquire monkeypox in high school. Subtle deviancy. That was pretty good. Yeah.
it's good. Man.
He never land this shit. Nosferatu. The guy on the left is impossible to knock down. You could never land on his shit.
What's
Look
going
at him.
on?
Look at him right now. Yeah, he's almost becoming. The chin is almost becoming one with his neck.
Dude, he looks evil.
It's weird if you ever tilt your head like that and it looks like you have a second Adam's apple, just going up. It's like one Adam's up. What? There's your lips there.
You get cool Thor stuff at the start, and then cool Thor stuff at the
Holy
end,
fuck.
and it's a good character development story. But there is like a lot where it's just like, okay, he still isn't Thor yet. You don't get that until the very end. So I put Thor at number 6.
That's interesting. I think I have Thor higher than most in this phase.
I think I have
Thor higher than most in this phase. Very interesting.
Listen, I want everybody to know that this is a perfect example of what we never want to do when we stream or make videos. This is the kind of energy that we hate. We hate it.
Yes.
Do we hate it? Or do we
Yeah,
love
I definitely hate it. There was when I was listening to this earlier, making sure it's actually a decent video to cover. I was listening to it and I'm thinking, dude, this is exactly what I didn't want to be like. Hey, I hope people respect my ideas because I'm speaking in somewhat of a professional way. It's like, no, people want. That's what they want, right? That kind of energy.
This Spider PJ dude keeps bringing up that I guess I'm forced to take Thor. Like, yeah, we get it. You want Thor. Understood. I don't want to take him, but I have to take him. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
My postulate, my theory regarding Series 1 of MCU is you have to put Thor at the bottom. It's what the calculations show. It's out of my control.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Look at Josh here.
Oh, Josh.
What's it? My ranking, worst to best. Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man Avengers. Dude, shame on you for putting Iron Man 2 so low.
Yeah, fuck
Shame
you.
on you.
Sam Rockwell at least bumps that movie up to at least mid MCU. Plus, there's some pretty good action in it still.
Yeah, the movie's fucking good. No joke.
I want my bird in my asshole. I want that.
I don't mind
big
that list,
black
Josh. I don't
boy.
mind that list at all.
Fucking simp. You're about to get ejected, dude.
I guess not. My last place is the Incredible Hulk.
Oh my
This fucking
god, that
This
is
shitty
horrible
take.
take.
Horrible.
I mean, that's same with this guy here in the chat here. Incredible Hulk last, dude. Shut the fuck up. Incredible Hulk's so good. It's
It is
great.
actually super underrated. Listen, you and me both watched this, right, last year, Don Boy?
Yeah, we watched
last
it.
year
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
those? That was actually good, man. I like that darker tone that the MCU used to have, or at least a little bit more serious. Man, bad take.
William Hurt crushes it as Thunderbolt Ross. He's just like, I want that green man badly. That's an
Cool. If
extension
you
of his
look-
character.
Look at this building. This room looks like it could be somewhere where 100J works. Like,
Yeah.
Looks like office building-y, schoolish, maybe. What is
maybe
this?
maybe if Hunter J got a promotion, he can work
Oh.
here. I don't know, man.
I gotta say, Hunter J would savage these two, for sure.
That is true. Yeah, that
Copa
is
has now
true.
showed up.
Hey, Copa.
Just hop back on. What's with the worm in the hoodie, dude? He just wormed his way into the worst take of the MCU, saying Incredible Hulk is the worst one in the Phase 1.
Dude, so
He's down there with Josh now.
accurate, man. He looks like the cousin of the Columbine shooter. That is true.
Both
Both of these two, man. Both these two, I could see them shooting up a school. No doubt.
Fuck, he actually does.
We could have prevented Columbine if only we had YouTube for the people to,
That's right.
all their energy and time into.
Everybody go mass report, mass flag this account. You have to stop this thing before it happens.
No, disavow.
I know. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
Okay.
That movie's a disaster. I want to make something clear because we're talking about them. I want to give a score for each movie.
Okay.
I don't care what you score Thor, and if you aren't prepared with your scores, that's fine. I give Hulk a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10? Holy shit. I want everyone in the chat right now. What would you give The Incredible Hulk out of 10? 2 out of 10? That's fucking ridiculous. 1 star out of 5s? Let's see how quickly I can do math there.
Do these guys do these guys do the other phases of the MCU?
This is the only phase I saw. I can pull
I
up
would
another one.
love to see what something like Black Panther 1 has on his scale compared to Incredible Hulk. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
They could be really harsh on it because I don't know how you give The Incredible Hulk 1 star and then you just suck the big Black Panther dick being like, dude, this was such a good movie. It still has its flaws, so I'm giving it a B. It's like, no.
Right.
Black Panther is a C, if not D movie on every aspect of it.
Yeah, I'd call it a C generously too. And by the way, I disagree with your big dick thing. Chadwick Boseman I guess I could maybe see Michael B. Jordan having a big dick, but I think Chadwick Boseman has a very average sized penis for a black guy. I don't think it's a big one.
Dig it up. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. Same with John Boyega.
Maybe he was actually looking big, but then the cancer really kind of took it down.
Shrunk it
Or
up.
maybe he made it look bigger. That could be the worst.
That was an excuse he used. It's the cancer. Like, fuck off.
He killed himself just to get away with it.
Dude, is that the only way you get out of a Marvel contract if you fake your own death?
Fuck, pretty much. And then you hand over your Twitter account after too when you're dead.
I mean, what are you gonna do with it?
True.
Yeah, true. He's in Argentina hanging out with his boys.
Let's look at actual Andrew's list here. From worst to best, Hulk. Okay, cringe. Thor.
Jesus, man. Iron Man 2, Cap, Avengers, Iron Man.
Dude,
fuck. I mean,
Avengers is overrated. Rewatch, it does not hold up. People need to rewatch Avengers. It does not hold up.
No one was more excited to see that movie than me and Don did. We dressed up. At the
Yes, we
midnight
did.
premiere. We watched
my
the movie
God,
several
what?
times in the
Yes.
theater. It was awesome. It was so good. We wanted
I've told
more.
this story. Yeah, I was
Yes.
like an inch away from doing blackface as Nick Fury because I wanted to
tried.
look, but I couldn't do it. And I'm glad we didn't. Because
we literally had food colorings, and I was trying to mix them to get this perfect, nice, like Samuel L. Jackson brown. And I had these cotton balls I was dabbing, and I was painting Don's face with them, trying so hard to make him blackface. But he kept on looking too green, so he had to abandon it.
Yeah, I look more like my boy Piccolo than Nick Fury.
That's black.
I think if you guys were more based, you'd go dressed as bronies.
To the Avengers premiere.
Yes, to the Avengers premiere. Exactly.
We had a brony with us. He actually dressed up as
nice.
Hulk. Yeah.
He's not exactly a brony, but he did want to fuck a dolphin.
Yeah. 2 out of 10, retarded. Actual Andrew, fucking pick a number, retard.
3 to
3 to 4,
maybe 6 sometimes. Like, dude, no.
35 out of 100. Shut the fuck up. Retard. Okay, Jacob Ironside 7. Okay, that's pretty good. 5 out of 10 for Incredible Hulk, right? That's what we're talking about right now.
A little low,
Incredible
man.
Hulk?
A little
No.
low.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is you got to see the barometer in which people are measuring. If you say this is a 5 out of 10, but then you give Black Panther like a 4 out of 10, it's like, okay, yeah, you're just bumping. Black Panther is worse than this movie, but I don't know what they consider a 10 out of 10, a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, it's weird. You almost have to do this stuff like relative to itself in the MCU, right? Like what Infinity War or something like that, or maybe Winter Soldier would be a 10 out of 10 MCU movie, and then a 1 would be what Captain Marvel or something like that. So that'd be probably the more fair way to do it. Cause I don't know. It's a tough rating system.
Are we talking Ed Norton? Is that what we're talking about here? This is not Mark Ruffalo. Okay,
Ed Norton,
right.
for sure.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, the Incredible Hulk. Where are you right now? Where are you?
Dax is somewhere else.
Give us
Yeah.
your exact location and IP address in the chat, and we'll confirm whether or not you're there or not.
Yeah, ping us your location.
I am in Minneapolis at the George Floyd Memorial. Come find me.
No shit.
Damn.
I'm seriously so close to that. If you were actually there, I would drive to see you right now because I'm
Danger
like probably
close.
10 miles from there right now.
Danger close.
Yeah.
Actually, Andrew, Black Panther 2 out of 10. Yeah, accurate. And then Words of Paradise says he was called racist on a stream earlier for saying Captain Marvel is better than Black Panther. I mean,
Well, that does make you a racist. That's true.
yeah. Yeah, would that make you racist? Because you like a white woman more than... See, the hierarchy of oppression, I'm not sure how where it breaks down.
Well, white woman is definitely below black. I don't know if it's below black man.
I don't
think
know.
that's like depending on who you ask. That might be the most even one. But if you say black woman, like if you said Captain
dude.
Marvel was better than Black Panther 2, there's no question you're going to be a bigot because black woman.
Right. What about black man with cancer? What is that? Is that like 1.5 times? Is that? It's not quite 2, but
Maybe 1.5. I could see that.
yeah.
It bumps up a little bit, but it's not like prostate or some sort of gay cancer, you know? Or
Right.
if he had AIDS, now that's something. And even if he's not gay,
Fuck,
like
he might have.
oh yeah.
They have a cure for that in Africa that they try a lot.
What's that?
For AIDS?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I
is-
don't know if it works.
What is it?
Hey, Rage Cage.
Hey, Rage Cage,
Oh.
thanks for being here.
It's up.
It's virgins. They use virgins.
Oh, right.
Dude.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm not saying it works. I'm not saying it doesn't. No judgment here. I'm not racist. I'm
We'll
Canadian.
try it.
I'm sure there's a peer-reviewed study on it that we could pull from later.
Yep.
Yeah, real quick, Sentient Dildo, yeah. I was almost him. Sentient. Ant-Man, obviously 10 out of 10. Okay, here, let's get back to this. He just said 2 out of 10 for The Incredible Hulk. Super
That's a horrible take.
horrible take.
Hulk is terrible.
Really?
Hulk is terrible. Kind
No,
of.
It's not.
Most of these movies are terrible.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay, most of these movies are terrible. That is a bad take, right?
It's horrible
Most of these
take.
movies
Also,
are fine. Phase
dude.
1 Marvel, yeah.
this heated argument they're having right now. Really? It's terrible. No, it's not. No, it's not. Dude, fuck.
You need it. This is like a calm intervention almost.
You have to,
You
you're
have
being
a problem.
ridiculous right now. You are being way out of hand. You're throwing a fit. You need to calm down.
We talked about who does the dishes.
Yeah,
Let's
horrible
look-
take. These movies are not bad. Compare it to Phase 4. What are they? I need to see their scale. Compare it to actually a lot of movies in Phase 3 too. Dude, looking back without like the new content goggles on my face in modern day, a lot of Phase 3 movies weren't great either.
Right. No, they weren't. But Phase 1 and 2 are probably the peak, and then Endgame Endgame's good, but then Infinity War is like a near perfect movie.
Yeah, I
It's
said
great.
the best singular like entities came out of Phase 3, but I don't think Phase 3 was the best phase.
Huh. That's a
Jana, she's late. Start over. Okay, we'll start over from the beginning.
Yeah, from the top.
Hey, and if you just came in, please smash that like button. There's a pinned tweet in the chat. If you just want to share out the stream, be much appreciated. And guess who showed up right on time, right when we needed them?
Oh.
Yo.
Ooh, right on time.
Up,
Yeah,
Lofty?
right on time, dude. We just started.
Oh, nice.
No.
Hey, quick, AJ. What do you rate out of 10 the Incredible Hulk from Phase 1 MCU?
He hasn't seen it.
No, he's seen
He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
AJ?
From Phase 1, Edward Norton.
Edward
Yes,
Norton,
sir.
Ah, bro. That's a 9
9. Okay, out of
A
10.
9?
out of 10.
Dude,
Out of
listen,
10?
okay, I agree with that more than I agree with what these two fucks were talking about. Said this guy on the left here, pencil neck, no chin boy, with the giant blue eyes white dragon in the background. He said 2 out of 10. He said 2.
That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
no. That movie is almost perfect. I would say its only flaw is it's a slow pacing.
Yeah, the
Drag.
pacing, it does drag a little bit.
Other than that, man, you got enough Hulk appearances. You see the villain evolve before your very eyes, not just some bullshit guy come out of nowhere who unfortunate accident, now he's got powers or whatever, and choose to be bad with them.
Yeah, Tim Roth's Abomination is great. He chews up the scenery too, and
Yes,
we got a little
unbelievable.
first glimpse. I remember first seeing that, and you're like, dude, this is what a super soldier could be. You're like, dude,
Mhm.
when they do Captain America, it's gonna be awesome. And it was, baby. Oh.
Bro, he was fucking amazing. And then to see what he became in She-Hulk, and I'm like, bro, I can't believe this is the same guy.
Here, let's get into this. They talk a little bit about this.
Every movie in this phase is great.
I think the best movie in this phase is obviously.
No, don't tell me.
Okay.
We're going through it.
Okay.
Hulk is great.
Hulk is bad.
Hulk is overhated. The Incredible Hulk.
This
What's bad about
this exchange is so it's bad.
So
No,
low
it's
T.
not. It's
Hulk is over what? Hated. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought he was gonna say.
this feels like manufactured conflict too. This is why it's crazy. Like, like I have to be upset with what you're saying because I don't agree.
It was so rehearsed, dude. It was so rehearsed. Hulk is bad. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Peter Parker on the right looks like he's saying, really, though?
Yeah.
Listen, he's the Giga Chad in this conversation. That's the sad
Yeah.
part, dude. Pajamas is the Giga Chad.
Pajamas.
Yeah, Spider-Man pajamas, dude.
What the
Mass shooter on the left there. He needs a T. He needs T and an IV. Like if he got a lot more T, maybe his jaw would fill out. He wouldn't look so weird.
It's true. His chin just stopped growing the rest of him.
Bro pulls his gun out through the neck of his hoodie.
It's bad. Actually, Andrew says their content is made for TikTok brain rot. Yeah, I mean, it's not even because
It's like the opposite, though, I feel like, because it's so slow and non-energetic. It's like the exact opposite.
yeah, they have to have definitely some good sparks in here for it to be TikTok worthy. Like I don't know if you guys seen that new whatever podcast clip of that girl, the anime kind of girl, whatever. That is like old. Have you guys seen this at all? You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen so much of.
She's like I'm trying to remember, like she does like the woo woo voice and does all the sound effects and does the cross her eyes and
Oh yeah, she had like red
Sample
hair or
tone.
whatever.
Yeah, she's like
Dude, I
furry
watched
stuff.
that episode of it. That is
AJ probably
fucking-
knows I'm talking about it, but he doesn't want to jump on it right away.
She gives Nala eyes, AJ.
Bro, a
Ooh.
TikToker.
Well, she was on, well, anyways, but she's on the whatever podcast, and at least they had her on, which is like, dude, that's great content. I don't like her, but these guys need some energy in here. They need some, they should have something where like it zaps them if they don't agree, or if they're too low T in their answers. You know, they need
No,
something.
the zapping one's actually really good because they would always be on the edge of their seat now too. They'd be, I think Hulk is a 2 out of 10. You know, that would be really good content. I would do that, man. We should do that someday.
Hey, Gray, thanks for showing up, man. What the fuck is this? Gray, shut the fuck up and hit the subscribe button.
Wokozashi, son.
AJ, were you about to say something?
No.
Okay, cool.
about it?
Tim Roth. Tim Roth is much better in She-Hulk.
Holy fuck, this guy.
Edward Norton. is She-Hulk. The transformation.
Hold on, let me go back here. He says something about Edward Norton, then I'll pause it.
She-Hulk. Edward Norton is not a good Hulk.
Holy shit.
That's such a shit take, dude. He looks like Bruce Banner from so many of the comics, unlike Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
You mean
He has
Edward
the world's
Norton?
smallest coffee cup.
Yeah, he's saying Edward Norton. I don't think he's saying this
Yeah,
guy.
Edward Norton, yeah.
But AJ, you like Mark Ruffalo, right? So I'm sure you're on
Stop
this guy's
it.
side.
Yeah, true.
You look just like Mark Ruffalo.
I wish.
I
wish
know
was
it.
Mark Ruffalo.
So Mark Ruffalo was not a bad looking guy in his youth. He just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And he's got that
I
weird
gotta-
eye.
I want to ask the chat a question. So, guys, without counting, guess the Funko count in this fucking studio.
Oh, here. Should I pull it off so they can count, right? So that people can
Yeah,
guess?
just give us a guess.
You
The winner gets
guess,
free
guys.
art from AJ.
they
AJ
in
gets
this?
free art.
That is true, chat. That is true. AJ told us that one before he came on.
Did you count it, Zax, at all before you asked? Or no?
No,
Is this are they in the same studio right now, or are they in two different
Yeah.
places?
No, they're in the same studio. They're looking
Okay,
across from one
okay.
another.
Yeah, they gay as shit because they purposely got a Spider-Man mug and a Venom. Or is that a symbiote Spider-Man?
I think it's a symbiote Spider-Man.
Bro.
Get it? They're in conflict with one another. They're
Yeah.
constantly cracking heads.
Hey,
They're
Don Boy,
constantly, even though they're cheersing each other, it's a metaphor for them being in combat all the time, but respecting each other as human beings.
yeah, they're
What's
anal
up?
fencing.
Yeah.
Look at the background of the dude on the left. they have that episode 6 Luke lightsaber over there.
Yeah, I see
Look
it.
how it's being displayed, like on the back of a couch, shittily propped up. That thing probably falls over 10 times a day.
Yeah,
How do they
also,
do that?
it looks like it's in a weird break between the blue foam because you see above the
felt
Pikachu.
there,
Yeah, it's really weird. And why isn't it on? It's just off.
yeah.
Come on,
Who
dude.
knows, dude?
You at least get a colored blade insert, right?
Yeah, you would. You should anyway, especially if it's gonna be on display. Unless you have one of those sweet acrylics or whatever, where it's just the hilt. I almost like that more in a way, 'cause it's like,
Yeah,
there it is, the real thing.
I know. In canon, in my head, I can pretend it's a real lightsaber the whole time.
They're
That's,
constantly.
What's up?
Go ahead, Jay.
I was just saying they're constantly at odds with one another.
Yeah,
AJ just caught up from like the conversation 2 minutes ago.
they are constantly in odds. You guys should
The
take
sexual
some notes.
tension.
AJ, you and Ego need to kind of match this. Maybe you should do this for your next stream.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're good. These are the type of men we were talking about earlier on the stream that are married, if that, to woke white women.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they're just desperately trying to hide the fact that they're homosexuals, but they can't face the facts, right?
Oh.
I wouldn't know anybody like that.
So Josh says the Rotten Tomato rankings here. So this is gonna be funny if they just give the Rotten Tomatoes ratings. That would be hilarious. Oh no, they can't because the guy on the right said Thor already. But okay, so if the guy on the left, if he just gives the Rotten Tomatoes rankings, that'll show how much of a normie this dude is.
Is it worse if he gives the justification at the end of it that Rotten Tomatoes agrees with him, or if he doesn't mention it at all?
Like he
and just
tries to
hides the
hide it, but
fact?
we know where it came
Yeah.
from.
Right.
Tough to say.
What's worse? Yeah.
Yeah, tough to say. I don't know, dude. Settle deep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Go
Go
got
ahead.
it. What's up?
I was just saying,
Yeah,
dude,
that's-
super accurate. I could see these two being really, really rough and tumble behind the scenes.
No,
Oh,
that's the question of what's worse. Is it their makeup sex or is it y'all's? Don and Gator.
These two have me and Don's makeup sex. That's how that works.
That works out. Checks out.
Information scene, I think, is stupid. I think the love interest is particularly uninteresting.
I think it's
I
stupid.
think the
It's a
CGI
girl.
on Hulk is good, but I think Abomination is an abomination.
Ooh, what do you think
Oh,
about that,
fuck.
AJ? What do you think about that, AJ? That's your boy.
This dude is not saying anything. He said something.
Abomination is an abomination.
Yeah, okay. What does that mean, dude?
I don't know. I guess
He said, "What is stupid?"
he said I think he said
The love
you know,
interest.
love
right?
interest is uninteresting, which
He hates women.
yeah. Well, he's like that woman didn't have at least an 8-inch penis when erect. Abomination loses his penis when it becomes that final form. So this movie's complete trash.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was it.
And it's hard to look at. He's much better in She-Hulk, obviously, because he looks
Obviously,
like because he's supposed to. It's just a disaster.
because they got the ears right.
May he
Yeah, they got the ears right. He looks more comic accurate. I mean, he does look more comic accurate. I'll give him that, but that doesn't look bad. You know, I like the design of Abomination. It looks natural. Why the fuck would he turn into a fish if he's getting gamma radiation injected in his fucking bones and his his bone marrow? Of course, his bones are going to grow and he's going to look grotesque. And somehow, Horseshoe Effect looks homoerotic, and I want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they showed that in the movie. His transformation was grotesque. You felt that he was an abomination. Like there's something twisted, literally, about this dude. And yeah, bro. Like, how can you? I don't know. You like it better in She-Hulk simply because of fish ears that grew out of fucking nowhere for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Did they even explain that in She-Hulk? I never watched the
They didn't.
No, they
They
didn't.
didn't.
And you know what he does? Like you could say he has a better design, kind of like in a vacuum. If we saw like two T-pose models of these two things, but in She-Hulk, he had like this superhuman upright posture. His body language is super low T. So no, there's no way it ended up looking worse than She-Hulk. 100%. He never does anything cool. And I guess you could say, was he in Shang-Chi or was that he was right?
He was, yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He
that's
was.
when.
Yeah,
Yep,
maybe that's a
him.
little bit better. That might be the best visual showing of him. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. It looks like a natural evolution. Like, what if his transformation just wasn't done? He literally existed for about 5 minutes during the fight in the Incredible Hulk, and we saw his bones were actively growing during that fight. So it's like, what if he just wasn't done yet? You know what I mean? Let him finish. Let a guy finish.
Let this guy cook. I also like the bone sticking out. He can use them as weapons.
too.
Unfortunately, Hulk using them against him. You know, he's like, dude, nice vertebrae. Be a shame if I used it against you. You know. Oh fuck! I should have left my vertebrae in. Oh. And then actually, Andrew says here, by the way, they like She-Hulk. Damn, these guys might be a gold mine, dude.
They both
Bro.
like She-Hulk.
I
These
guess
dudes,
actually Andrew's the number one fan. Go ahead, AJ.
these dudes belong with organized chaos,
Oh, dude, they
natural fandom.
AJ has one of the best clips when he's like, "Did you see the
Yep.
Flash trailer?" Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I hated it. And he's like,
It's awful. Awesome. I meant awesome. Sad.
I need that clip. Oh, that's so good.
These two guys are deep in that Patreon too. You know what? Organized chaos. These two guys are leading contributors. Their allowance.
Yeah.
That's where it goes.
They're part of the fandom initiative, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Saving
No,
fandom.
is it fandom initiative? It's something cringe like that.
I think it is fandom initiative.
Damn, they have like a place where you can write or rape stories if you were raped ever by by geeks and gamers or critical
Toxic
drinkers.
males.
Yeah, any person that makes a good point about movies on the internet.
They have a form that you have to pay for.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it is a form you have to pay for, and then maybe they'll debate you if you have a sentient opinion on them. So, okay, here.
Hurt. He's great in every other MCU movie. He's terrible in that one.
I don't understand a single thing you just said.
Wait, who is great in every other?
And he sips his
Here,
drink
I'll
after.
I'll go back here, 10 seconds, and then here, listen.
And may he rest in peace. But William Hurt, he's great in every other MCU movie. He's terrible in that one.
I don't understand a single thing you just said.
What's the drinking?
That's
What a rebuttal!
It's
But what a
empty.
rebuttal!
I don't understand a single thing you just said. Like,
Yeah.
dude, nothing.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, yeah, like you just said, he has like this kind of low T bad, not well thought out argument of I just didn't understand a single word you said, but it doesn't come across with enough energy or like Trumpness that you could really like, wow, look at this guy. I didn't understand a single word he said. Everyone's calling you a loser. You're a loser. I don't like you.
Right,
No
right.
one
That's
likes
what we
you.
need.
You know, like you have to like slip into like the schoolyard bullying. Like you only don't like William Hurt because he can't grow a mustache. Look at you. You know, he doesn't
What the fuck?
go in there, but he could
He's
have,
right.
and I think he could have crushed him in this moment.
He couldn't even let a fucking retard slip out.
Oh, I know. Come on.
Even his facial language is so reserved. You can tell like they're so like uncomfortable with being on camera. And I do feel like to an extent this is scripted. Because if you did rehearse this, or even if it came to you fresh, you'd be like, I did not understand a single thing you just said because it was so stupid. You know, you can even just deliver it like that, and it's way, way better. And have your body language show up. Instead, he's like his arms are crossed, he's as small as he can possibly be. I don't mean any harm. I'm not trying to intimidate anybody. I'm just here to have a discussion. Dude, stand up for yourself.
What you should do is jump back to Pez Dispenser when after he drops the mic and takes a big sip of his drink. He takes his two hands, he cups it gently to his mouth, his fucking mug. That's his mic drop moment.
Yeah, he drops the mic in the shower for the other guy.
He should have done when he was drinking. He should have like leaned back his chair and kicked the table into his chest. Shut the fuck up with that trash take, motherfucker. That would have been fun.
Imagine that little aggressive move, just grabbing the table, shoving it like just a few inches, you know, not like super, just intimidate, like everything shakes.
It'd be funny if he, as his rebuttal is like, "Shut the fuck up," and that's all he says.
Just shut
All right.
the fuck up.
So the dude on the left, that's Pez. That's Pez Dispenser.
Yeah, left is Pez, and maybe the other one's Peter Parker.
All right, let's call him Tiger.
Let's call him
Tiger.
what?
Let's call him Tiger.
I'm calling the one on the right's pajamas, and I'm calling the one on the left. I don't know, Columbine or I guess Pez. Pez is fine.
Pez is good, yeah.
Pez is great, but I mean, come on now, dude looks like he's Peter Parker. Okay, and he's the aggressive one here.
I don't know. He's just
He's Tiger.
I didn't understand. What did you say?
Hey,
What is
that's
that?
that's heat as
What's
far as
that
they're
top art
concerned.
he has framed? What is that above the Guardians of the Galaxy poster, dude?
Oh, it's a Lilo and Stitch, but it has I can't tell
Okay.
what it's in the suit of.
I can kind of see. Yeah, I see Stitch now. Okay.
Check out Andrew's comment.
Well, I should say hi to Nadia that's here. Thank you for being here. Smash the like button. And which one am I looking at?
I think this one here.
Oh,
Oh,
go
not
ahead,
that one. I
click
think it's this one. I think it's, by the way, the guy on the right wants to legally change his name to Peter Parker. He actually wants to.
Cringe.
What?
Holy shit.
Dude, imagine if you were his parents.
Peter Parker. Oh my God.
Go get him, Tiger.
I don't think he has a dad.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh, dude, my favorite Mexican has showed up. Don't
about
tell.
JP?
Don't tell Holly Latino Slant that.
Dude, when BT4 comes out, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, IJP.
Dude, yeah, I know. I saw your comment. That was so funny. Yeah,
I know he
fuck
said
you,
that. He's like,
IGT.
dude, oh, you only beat me because you use the Wii controls. Like, dude, I actually do play on the Wii because that's what I didn't have a PS2, and I do use the Wii controls, like the motion controls. Which is how I learned it,
You look
man.
like a fucking. I played on PS2, so it wasn't. Anytime you did like the battle thing, you just hit the. What is it? R3, L3. You have to shake them, and then you have to do this weird like sprinting motion.
Dude,
whenever-
I gotta pump it, baby.
All
Or
right,
press A
fuck.
really fucking fast.
I like the love interest. It wasn't the best, but it was good. I think William Hurt did a great job in Hulk. I think the CGI for everything was great. I think the fight scenes are great. Ed Norton, I don't have a problem with him.
Doesn't do it for me nearly. Yeah.
He just like reverses the argument back on him. I enjoyed William Hurt. I thought the love interest was interesting. It's like, oh my god, dude.
I loved all of it. It was good. This is great. Good.
It
Edward
wasn't
Norton,
stupid. It
I
was
don't have
great.
a problem with him. You do. I don't.
Sounds like a you problem. That's what you should say.
No arguments made here, by the way. This
Yeah.
is like the most substance-free exchange.
Yeah,
dude,
bro
I
sounds
did-
like he'll lick his tongue out at the end of his argument.
IJP's calling you out here, Gator.
That's okay.
This is gonna get clapped. So
We'll take it to the streets,
How-
man. I'm gonna be
How
Kid
is this
Goku.
guy grading out William Hurt performances? Like, really? William Hurt. That's his line.
I know. Well,
How is he different in any of the movies? He's the same guy in everything.
if anything, he's better at Incredible.
R.I.P.
He has more
I was
time
gonna say
to-
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he has more time to like chew up the scenery. He's great in Civil War. You know, he's a great addition. That makes sense why he's there. But no, he's the best in Incredible Hulk.
Bro, Civil War would have been a perfect time to reveal that he was actually fucking Red Hulk.
Oh, he's fucking him. He's not actually Red Hulk, but he's actually having sex with him. I'm having
Ross,
having sex with the red version of Bruce Banner in my basement.
like we know you have your hologram on, man.
Come
you
on,
got
big
that
guy.
the other day.
Like
Give me
Mr.
that
Mr.
Sweet,
Secretary.
sweet red radiation.
Exactly what I meant.
Jana says, just coming from body language obsessed person, both of them arms crossed, not ever welcoming. Yeah, I didn't even notice really that they had their arms crossed, but just looking at it like zoomed out right now, this looks so bad. This looks so bad and unwelcoming. It's exactly like you say. It's so low energy.
Yeah, low energy. Not interested in watching more of it, but we will.
Not at all, really.
At number 5, I have The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like Hulk. I like watching that movie.
All right. I think it's bad. You're doing
So, yeah.
an MCU rewatch, you get 10 skips. Are you skipping Hulk?
10?
You get 10 skips.
10 is so many
So
skips.
10 skips. Holy shit.
That's an insane amount of skips. What the fuck?
What the fuck we
movies
skipping?
would you-
The
what would you
entire
skip?
movie?
Yeah, you can skip movies if you have to do an MCU rewatch. Basically, just say like you could delete 10 movies to watch. Which movies are you deleting? As of right now, movies.
Like talking to me? You talking to anybody?
Yeah, you guys, yeah, whoever.
Oh,
wants to
yeah, oh, dude,
stab at
listen,
it. Which
okay,
ones
if-
you skipping? Yeah.
I'm skipping. If I was gonna do a whole MCU rewatch right now, I would skip. Trying to think of the order. I would skip Thor 1. I would skip Ant-Man 1. I would skip probably Guardians 2. No, I'd watch Guardians 2 still. I'd skip obviously Captain Marvel. I'd skip Black Panther. I'd skip Black Panther 2. I'd skip Eternals. I'd skip all of Phase 4, right? Except for
Mhm.
Guardians 3, which I think is Phase 5. That's probably it, man.
You said
I
Black
think-
Panther. Would you skip Black Panther?
Yeah, I'd skip Black Panther. I think in for the first phases 1, 2, and 3, I think I would only skip Thor 1, Ant-Man, Black Panther, and I'm watching Thor 2 twice.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck
Ooh.
yeah.
Dark World on repeat at my house, baby. And if you don't like it, here's a 9mm. Shoot me in the head because I don't want to live in this world.
That's right. I can't do it myself. You have to do it for me, but I loaded it for you.
Where people don't agree with you.
Well, would you skip The Incredible Hulk, AJ?
Stop it. Why would I do that? That's the best movie.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then Zach's, would you skip it in your list of them, or would that one make it? Through?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't skip that one. I would probably wouldn't skip much until Phase 4.
Oh, dude, I'm forgetting about. I'd skip Spider-Man: Homecoming as well. Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh shit.
And Ant-Man 2 for sure.
Iron
Yeah, I
Man
forgot
3.
about those.
You skipping Iron Man 3?
I'm watching the first half of Iron Man 3, and then I'll skip the second half.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 you could skip. Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is rough. It's rough. That's the first ever like, hey, you shouldn't go against the fans. They should have learned, and then they just continue to go against the fans. So like,
Right.
We know better.
To use all 10?
Yep.
Maybe.
That's crazy. All right. You ready?
How many patrons do they have?
So number
345.
5, you go.
What's that? How many? I
They've-
don't know how many patrons. Actually, Andrew was spitting out facts about these guys.
Grace said they have over 300 patrons.
Fun fact about Pez, man, he loves Multiverse of Madness. Holy shit!
That's
talk about
another one. Yeah,
You gotta
Multiverse of
skip.
Madness.
Holy shit. Naughty, this looks like your husband in your spot. Yeah, I doubt that. He does not look like this. No.
No, Nadia.
No, bad. Naughty.
Nadia, knock it off. Otherwise, we'll ban you from the chat. You say that kind of shit.
You're fucking done.
You skip.
Don't make me come over there. Don't make me
What's
start the
the-
car.
I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna lock you in the garage with it, and you just think.
Yeah, dude,
What's
I'm
the-
definitely I'm skipping No Way Home for sure. I think the movie's
No
super
Way Home.
overrated.
Okay, Spider-Man,
yeah,
okay.
super,
Yeah.
super over. All 3 of the Spider-Man movies from the MCU I'm skipping.
Ugh.
Bro, keep the vulture though.
Yeah, Vulture's actually super good, but I'd skip all the movies.
I already did. Incredible Hulk.
Oh, you're right. You didn't say.
Hold on, you didn't hear this here. He says he gives him some tips like, hey, say number 5.
You go.
I already did. Incredible Hulk.
Oh, you're right.
Actually, hold on. I have to go. Let me go back here one more time.
Use all 10?
Yep.
Maybe.
That's crazy. All right. You ready?
They mutually masturbate.
For number 5?
Say
You
number
go.
5.
They're giving each other foot jobs under the table
Oh,
right now.
you're right.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you watched earlier, which I'm sure actually Andrew has watched this, they actually, one of them did rub his foot on the others, and they had a little funny interaction. Funny, haha. Totally not
Yeah, they finished
foreplay.
big time.
Good thing you don't see anybody's waist.
That's why they're so low T right now, low energy. They're done. They're spent.
Yeah, they're a bunch of spent boys.
Yeah, they are. Their feet are
You
shiny.
didn't say much about it. You ready to be pissed?
Oh.
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
Garbaggio!
Don't say
Dude. Garbaggio.
Not Garbaggio, Garbaggio.
Dude, it'd be funnier if he was like, Garbaggio, it is Ganges River, this movie.
There's something.
That'd been funny. But Iron Man 2? Come on, dude. No.
Dude, Iron
Well,
Man 2
maybe.
is in like, I don't know.
Iron Man 2. I'd put Thor below Iron Man 2, right? But at least Iron Man 2, I wonder what he puts it on a scale of 1 to 10. We got to hear that.
Yeah, we got to hear what this bad boy ranks this shit.
say Garbaggio.
Bad movie!
Not a bad movie.
3 out of 10.
You are
3 out of 10. Holy shit, that's bad.
That's
bad.
just not accurate. That's just straight up. It's not accurate. I do
3 out of 10.
I do think it's worse than Incredible Hulk, but it's not the bottom, and it is not a 3 out of 10, dude. That is bad. Bad take.
Poor
Guys,
Andrew. What's up?
Legit question here. Are these guys special needs? Are we making fun of special needs kids?
Ooh.
No, I don't
Is
think I think we're-
autism special
It's
needs?
borderline for sure. Especially Pez.
Look at
I would
that
say
here.
borderline special needs in the sense of they just didn't develop.
Nah,
I think
it's-
maybe his mom had some drinks. Don't you think?
It's it's like in high school how you have these 3 subsects of people that kind of get socially ostracized. You have like the special needs people, and you kind of feel bad for them, and sometimes they get like elected as homecoming king or whatever, kind of out of
Right.
sympathy or whatever. And then you have like the gifted people, right? The super smart geeks who everybody ignores because they're kind of jealous, but also they're socially inept, so they can't get anywhere. But then you have the losers who are just average people in all ways, except they're not athletic, they're not whatever, they're just lacking, but they're not necessarily deficient. And I think that's where these guys are. I guess you can make an argument that Pez is deficient because he has an inverted chin and probably chest, probably looks like a spoon. But I don't think that necessarily counts as a disability.
No, he looks like a spork.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they're passive aggressive. Well, it's not even passive aggressive. It's like fake aggression. It's not even passive. Passive aggressive. Go check out a stream a couple weeks ago if you want to hear about passive aggressive people on stream with one another. But this right here is just Garbaggio, and he's like, "Don't say that." Okay, bad movie. Don't say that. You're like,
It's so bad.
Yeah, they sound retarded when you say it back like that.
dude, I should just pull up the transcript. I think it'd be funny just to read it out. What would people rank Iron Man 2 here? 4 out of 10. I like the movie with faulty audio.
Is that a thing?
Well, it's like a movie with faulty audio.
Oh, this. Yeah. Okay, I thought you spent
3 out of 10. What else? What else? You guys?
I think your chat is fucked up. Just so you guys know in the chat, it's not just you.
My chat right now is fucked up.
What do you mean? What's going on with it?
Getting errors.
Okay. AJ, what do you rank Iron Man 2? And
that was happening to me the other day too. I don't know what was going on. But
the two of you.
Bro, I don't even remember the second and third Iron Man.
Of course not.
Shit.
Zax, what about you?
What second or third Iron Man?
Second Iron Man. What do you rate? What do you rate it?
Out
of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10,
probably 6.
Yeah,
it's above average. Above average.
I think so too.
Which one? Which one had
Machine Gun Jelly? Yes. Even just Machine Gun Jelly is good. That's funny. Yeah.
That's good, Nas.
Yeah, it is.
All right. What's up, AJ?
Which one had all the armor suits?
3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
But 2, you get War Machine. It was awesome.
Dumbo, you remember when Iron Man 3 was like coming out, we knew nothing about it yet, but they were releasing those promotional images of all the different armors that were gonna be. Dude, I was so hyped. Cool. I was like, what are all these armors gonna be? And then Iron Patriot too. It's like, dude, Iron Patriot, and that was just all total disaster area. Dude, Norman Osborn, Iron Patriot,
even
is so cool.
The Mandarin was cool too. Like the whole promotional stuff of him that's connected to the first one, the 10 rings. I was like, dude, it's all coming full circle. You'll never see me coming in your asshole. Dude, it was great. Yeah.
Don Cheadle fucking sucks though. Don Cheadle sucks.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's fine. You hate him?
Terrence Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, Terrence Howard's superior.
Dude, Terrence Howard's not even black. Look at that guy. He's lighter than me.
It doesn't matter. He has black Air Force energy, as they call it.
That's right.
Air Force. Terrence Howard is probably his best performance I've seen him in is in Prisoners. I love that movie. It rules. Copa should watch it with his daughter, holding his daughter the whole time.
Terrence Howard,
drop chin. Okay.
Terrence Howard would have gave us a comic accurate War Machine. I could believe he's toting the guns with the cannons and the big tank for the suit.
Don Cheadle's fine. Guys in the chat, let me know what you guys think. Don Cheadle versus.
I can't believe it in Don Cheadle. You know what? That's a metaphor. When he say protect trans kids, he's actually saying, instead of my dick, cut my cannons off. As War Machine, make me softer, make me more empathetic,
make me warm machine. I'm a warm, cuddly man that you can tell your insecurities to.
Cuddlebot. And apparently he's a scroll at some point. So
yeah, I think in Civil War that's when it happened, right? That's like supposedly when
I keep hearing about that too. And then it's like, oh, that the director, whoever said, actually he's been a scroll since Civil War. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he's been pretending to be paralyzed this whole time. The fuck?
Yeah, I know. How weird is
jump in?
What's the gain from that? Like he was in Endgame and Infinity War, right? That's just so weird. And when he got killed by Thanos, bodied, that was hilarious.
That was funny. Nadia says these Disney adults. Yeah, these are basically the Disney adults. You would see them at the park without any sort of female representation around them. 6 out of 10. Is what you're saying for Iron Man 2? Solid 6. Yeah, I could see 6.
I think
He gave it a 2, right? Or what do you give it? A 3 out of 10, right?
3.
What were we talking about? Oh, Don. Don Cheat. I was like, what the fuck are people talking about?
Yeah, I
me
thought you
in
were talking
the
about
chat?
you for a second.
Yeah.
What the hell?
No, actually, Andrew's talking about me. All right, let's get back to the video.
You don't understand rankings of movies.
There is. I like the Monaco scene because I like the suitcase armor. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. is a star, and I think Justin Hammer is fun.
Robert Downey Jr. is a star. That's why I like it. Parts of it. The fuck?
Yep. He is in movies. He is an actor.
I enjoy him on screen.
Therefore, this
everything
movie is good.
Mickey Rourke as Whiplash is terrible and stupid, and his bird is annoying.
I need Bird.
Stupid. Bad.
Funny.
No.
Funny.
No.
Can't even
Not
quote
my
the
bird.
fucking
No,
line.
I think that the case, the court scene, dumb, stupid.
What?
Yes. Everybody acts like it's this great scene.
Where'd that
Oh
come
my
from?
God.
Calm down.
Hit
Calm
a
down.
nerve. Hit a nerve with the court scene.
Back room of a Kia dealership. Nosferatu. Like they're recording this on their break.
Maybe they
Dude,
are.
that'd actually be pretty high tea if they're supposed to be working at their Kia dealership. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna go on our 15-minute break, spend a whole hour in the back room setting this stuff up.
Dude.
Well, also, you
yeah,
can see behind Peter's face here. What's his name?
Tiger.
it's pajamas.
Spajamas. You can see the Loki clock behind him from the NTA, or what is it called? The TNA, Tits and Ass, right? The organization. You know what I'm talking about? You can see the clock behind him.
The clock.
Look at this. There's an orange thing right by his
Yeah.
eyes. Look,
Yeah, I
look at
see.
his
I see
eyes.
that thing. I don't know what that is.
It's
Oh,
the clock from Loki.
Oh,
There's
right.
like
Yeah, the tits and ass. Okay, right. Yeah, that little living
tits,
thing.
vagina, ass. Yeah, there you go.
Yep,
Thank you.
that's what
actually,
it is.
Joe. Yeah, this is rough to watch, and our stream probably makes it even more rough to watch. It's just,
Yes,
Who-
dear.
Who cares? Who cares? I think that Scarlett
Yes,
Johansson
dear.
is a particularly uninteresting addition.
I recognize the Sam Rock.
he just calls women uninteresting, though. That's
Dude,
his
this guy
one
is
go-to thing.
really a bigot.
And
Yeah,
he said
well,
the other guy was fun.
Who
Yeah,
was
he's a
fun?
figure.
He said some guy was fun. He said Robert Downey Jr. was great, and the other
yeah.
guy was fun.
Oh yeah, Sam Rockwell. Yeah,
But
He is
all the
fun.
women have been terrible in his eyes.
He's
What did he
like,
say?
oh, they don't
Liv
have a
Tyler.
They don't have a penis. You know.
Scarlett Johansson was hot as fuck in that movie. That's
She
why
was.
he's upset. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, arguably the best looking in this movie. Arguably.
Yes, the best she's looked. You're saying in all of the MCU.
In all the MCU, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Andrew says he wants to invite these guys on to him and Bagface's show and just bully them into crying. That would be funny. But you can't like go hard in the paint right away, otherwise they'll just probably quit. You just gotta like bait them in, make them look
Yeah.
like bitches if they ever leave at any point within it. So, and of
Full
course,
when I see that guy, what's his name? Ethan Klein.
oh yeah, what
like-
about him?
Like he'll. Now I rarely watch him. I rarely do, but he'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. But in his mind, he's just like cooking up some like gotcha to
Yeah.
get you in, or to pull up some clip or some shit you done said that's probably like hypocritical or contradicts what you're saying now, stuff like that. That's how I would play with these dudes. No homo.
Yeah, you'd play with them, you and AJ.
No. I
Or
said
you
no
and
homo.
Ego?
I
and
said
Ego
no
would-
homo.
Yeah, that
Alright.
doesn't count. I'm twiddling this guy's dick. No homo. Come on.
No, I got it. I said it.
I hope this is a compliment, Nadia. That reminds you of Mystery Science Theater in a good way. She dressed in the car, bro. Is that what he's gonna say? I hope so.
Rockwell has arrived, but
He's
once,
not an expert.
once
I want an expert.
demolitions expert has actually arrived, please let me know.
Yeah. Like
That's full Tony Stark
but it's
mode.
tedious. I'm just saying everything in this movie is tedious. I think Rhodey is tedious.
I wish you went into more detail about why is it so tedious. It's like I hate when people go, I just don't like a movie. It's too long. It's like, okay, why did it make you feel long? Like there's movies you enjoy that are that length as well. Was the pacing, You know, why did it feel like it broke down? Where was like the actual breakdown of pacing? Like some scene was unneeded in there. There's like a B plot that had to, but for some reason, be intertwined in the whole movie that could have been cut. That would have saved a lot of the
B
beats.
plot.
Yeah, Mimo. Yeah, Mimo B plot. Okay, yeah. Thank you. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, whenever you hear someone like give that kind of comment on it, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, can you go
I don't
into
think
more
that's a
detail?
criticism. Like you have to say why it's long. What felt long about it? Was it like what at what point would you have ended it? What would you have changed? Something it's too long is like that's the low hanging fruit of criticism. To say it was too long.
You're right. Any
Okay.
criticism needs some explanation. It's just like, I think the love interest was bad. It's like, why? It's like, I just thought it was bad. What do you mean? You can't
was a girl.
explain it? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're just using kind of like I'm trying to think of the right word to say. Just very it's not clickbaity, but it's just like very just like reused words all the time, right? You know? Oh yeah, it was
Yes.
he kept saying the word over and over again. It was tedious, and then the one beforehand, uninteresting. But they just use kind of manufactured takes here, and then they're not able to dive into detail. I wish they would dive into detail. That'd be great. So
I would too. It's like I hate using like formal debate, whatever, like logic when
No.
people are having conversations. But it's like, dude, if you say something and you can't explain it, you can't articulate it, you can't reason your opinion, it's invalid. You don't even have it. You can't
Buzzwords.
explain
Thank
why
you.
you think something doesn't exist.
buzzwords. Thank you, IJP.
Yeah.
So
So
Good night, Nadia.
their show is called the Escape Pod Podcast.
yeah.
Should have kept it the Escape Pod.
Why don't you tell them that,
think-
AJ?
Huh?
You should tell them that. You should tell them, guys, I think it'd be better just escape pod.
No, you tell them we got to split up and go inject T-Boost
Okay,
into
true.
into all these whack YouTubers.
I'll get Pez. You get pajamas. Or which one do you want?
No, you got this team. I have Organized Chaos and Actual Fandom. Don, you can go after what's those two dudes? There's a brown one and a white one, and one of them wears a lot of like fucking bracelets and bands and shit. The dude who had the Grogu doll while
Frosted
watching
Phoenix.
Fact check true.
Yeah, somebody get to them. Let's go
Okay.
save them before it's too
I
late.
get John Campia. Dibs John Campia.
So yeah, all these guys, we are the fandom initiative. We must save them before it's too late.
I think we can do it if we just put our minds to it. Santandillo says he's pissed because of what people say about his daddy Nolan films. Yeah, I mean that is a horrible criticism with even Inception. People had issues with it. I understand it's not a perfect movie, and I like Inception a lot, but people's like, oh, it's just. That's what was the other movie that was kind of like that? Shutter Island. People are like, I saw that ending coming. I'm like, you really saw that whole ending coming? Like, I mean, there's only two
Start to
options.
finish.
There's only two options, like partly through. It's like, is he insane or is he not insane? It's
I was literally mouthing all the words as the actors were saying it because that's how obvious it was.
the 50-50 shot. Yeah, I guess he was insane the whole time. It's like, okay, cool.
I think it's all tedious. I think the alcoholism is tedious. And how about he creates a fucking new element? That's so stupid.
It's a superhero
Nick
movie.
Fury is calling him an asshole the whole movie. It's not a superhero movie. He doesn't do anything in that movie. Every problem in that
But
movie.
in Homecoming,
Yeah, Homecoming. was-
Oh,
Here we go.
The big guns.
Drops.
There we go.
He's
Yeah,
referring to his
so-
baser instincts.
you just called it retarded.
I'm gonna go back. I want to see this again.
I want to do that now.
Every problem in that
but
movie.
in Homecoming,
Yeah, Homecoming. There's a lot more than.
Yeah, baby.
That was good.
Oh man, there it is. That's a little window into their private life, and this camera are off.
This is so
It was
bizarre.
reminded him of something.
Ugh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who gets Abomination though? Yeah, oh, that's a good question. We should figure that out. Abomination AI. That's who I want to figure out who gets.
No
Mhm.
way. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is bad. Sorry.
you like Homecoming because there's character development for Spider-Man.
Mhm.
There's no character development for Tony in this movie. Him
Character-
dealing with his alcoholism, him healing himself, him listening to his dad's old
Oh.
messages, him working with Jarvis to create the element based on what his dad said. him having to deal with all of that, him having to deal with Sam Rockwell and the court system.
He seems like he's just talking about plot points here more than any any kind of like theme or we want to say story that's actually in here. It's just plot. Like, oh, he had to talk to his dad and he dealt with the court, and you're doing a horrible defense of this movie, even though there's not much. I mean, how many legs you can actually stand on for, you know, Iron Man.
But
2.
Pez did like a hand wavy alcoholism is bad in the movie thing when it's part of the character development. Really, it's something he had
True.
to overcome. So you could argue that.
Mhm.
This is the type of like fight you just instigate. Like you see these two little dudes that are not threatening whatsoever, but you're just like, ooh, he just sat there. You gonna let him talk to you like that? And just have fun with these dudes, man.
Yeah.
No homo.
This is why I don't like white people.
True.
Ooh. Okay, you said it.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, I might have been thinking it, but you said it.
AJ, you racist.
And Pepper and all that.
He's annoying in the whole movie.
Not the whole movie.
Yes. Oh, so you're giving me something. You're
No,
giving me
he's
away.
definitely annoying at parts of it. That whole party scene where he's blowing stuff up in the suit
So
and saying
annoying.
he's peeing.
And then Rhodey getting in the suit in that fight is so bad. It's like it's a poorly choreographed fight that goes on for
Poorly
too long.
choreographed?
Yes.
What about
Every fight in that movie except for the Monaco fight is poorly choreographed.
what are you talking about?
No,
That's pretty bad.
I
Yeah,
like
look
that
at
look,
his-
that pause. Pez,
Yeah.
look at him.
Pez and Spider-Man over here on the right. He's getting all flustered by this. He's
I'm
like,
glad
what
he's
are you
getting a little
talking
bit more
about?
high energy now. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I'm-
about that.
I'm loving it.
I mean, finally we got it. They had to be like moving around and see where they actually could have a leg to stand on here.
Oh, you know,
comes to
Jam
this
was disappointing a little bit. He's talking about a Tony Stark peeing in the suit.
Yeah.
Women pee, men piss. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, that's true. There you go. This scene.
Yeah, IJP. Thank you. Women pee, men piss.
the fight
Pez
with all
is
the
going to
drones.
inhale that microphone.
Yeah, he is.
Look at that.
Well, I mean, that's no. Look at the one on the right here. He's what Pez isn't going to do.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I like that look. Pause that for Josh.
Josh, he's relaxing your throat. Get in there.
Stupid
Awesome.
and bad.
The-
No, it's
you
not.
can
know it's
you can
not.
dislike that movie. Do not tell me that fight is bad.
It's a CGI mess, just like another bad MCU movie, Shang-Chi.
He's racist.
Yeah, that is true.
He's racist. There's no other way to explain it.
He liked Abomination in that movie, though. They gave him ears in that one.
Yeah, that's true. They did give him ears in that one. He looks more comic accurate. That's why I like him more. He's a better character for that reason.
Unbelievable. Them flying through the whole Future Expo.
Yeah, Iron Man 2 is bad.
Him saving Pepper.
I don't understand where you
big
got
big
this
gun
idea.
big gun up high ground. You have a big gun. That doesn't mean you
Slap
have a
him,
big gun.
Pez.
What? So
He's just like quoting movie lines as his defense too, which is just so funny to me. Like he said it earlier, right? At the court scene, he's like, "Dude, it's a good movie. Here's a line from it." It's like, not that good of a line, you know.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's not like he's like quoting Jack Nicholson from A Few Good Men, where you're like, "Dude, that scene rules," and he crushes it. It's like these are just random lines from the movie. Yeah, Josh takes tinkles. That is true.
Is
Say
it
that out loud, Josh.
bad choreography or is it bad CGI? Could it be like it can't be both? Really?
I mean, it can be, but it feels like he's kind of throwing everything against the wall against this movie. I understand if it's bad CGI, that's one thing, but yeah, badly choreographed too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of Black Panther, right? They're both, but I don't know
yeah.
about the coordination of it.
Well, the CG is really
choreographed.
the thing that kills that, and that kind of contributes to the whatever. Hey, Nosferatu, sorry, real quick, little tangent. I may have told the story before, but I had to piss so bad one time. There was nowhere, like a gas station was not near, but there was a model home for this nice new neighborhood that was right next to me. It's like, okay, I got to stop in this model home and take a piss. It's open right now, so I go in there. I'm too embarrassed to ask them if I can piss. They're not going to be happy with that. So I pretend like I'm looking at the house. I go upstairs and I piss in the sink, like you say, because I don't want to do a flush. That's kind of weird if the person showing the house here's a flush. And as I'm pissing, like evacuating my bladder that's just ungodly full, I start to hear just a sound of liquid hitting a wood floor. So I look underneath the cabinet, and sure enough, the plumbing's not hooked up yet in the sink. So I just pissed all over this wooden cabinet in a model home. And I pissed out my whole bladder, man. That thing, that was full. I was like moments away from letting loose in my car. Anyway, back to the video.
That is a good story. I know exactly those houses you're talking about.
Yeah, by the
neighborhood.
elementary school.
Yeah.
So funny.
I don't understand where you got this idea that this movie is good. This movie almost tanked the MCU.
So funny.
What the fuck?
It's funny that these long pauses too here, where he's just like thinking about it. It almost tanked the MCU. He's like, you can see the gears grinding his head. It's hilarious. I love it.
I just don't see anything super bad about
What
it.
do you have next at 4th place?
I have Iron Man 2.
Wow, I'm one right behind you
My number 4 is Iron Man 2.
Oh, you sure are. Yep.
because it's not great.
But I'm not giving it a 3 out of 10, Bubba.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
what a bubba.
That mean
Oh,
That
AJ
was low
loves
T.
it.
AJ's in heaven right now.
I love
It's
the
really these-
attempts at aggression.
Yeah.
It's
Those
it's cute.
the Funko Pops around too make it like even less aggressive, right? As somebody comes off from the top rope, he's like, Bubba. You're like,
No, he jumps off it in the sky.
that was so funny. He
I
should do
wonder
that
who told
more.
these guys. Who told these guys that it almost tanked the MCU? Like, how old would they have been when this happened? Like 8?
Yeah,
They're
I don't know
they're-
how old they are. They can't. They have to be younger than us, right?
Like they're borderline
Well, that'd be-
pubescent. I think these two guys.
It's hard to say. I don't know about that. Like, they're definitely hairless and like low T. Like, I don't think they can grow facial hair or anything, but I think they might be around our age, like mid-20s.
Oh, dude has a Lego pillow.
Dude,
I
that
don't
does
know.
not matter anymore. I tell you that right now.
I
Really?
think it's the acne scars on Pez's face that makes him look older than I think he actually is, right? If he didn't have the acne or acne scars, he'd probably look younger. No, you don't think so?
I don't know. I have no idea. Listen, they could be really young. It's true, but I've been like burned on that before. You know what I mean? I'm hanging around with dudes that are way young, way too young.
Here,
That looks like
Josh
the guy from
says,
Clerks there.
yeah, he does kind of with the backwards hat here too.
Yeah.
Josh says Gator does one thing that isn't low T, and he has to turn into a fucking Don Cheadle roadie telling tank stories.
What's wrong with that? Come on. My old war stories, dude. Come on. Pissed in a sink, no plumbing. Come on.
Hilarious.
You looking for
He
this?
He went to a house and left a piss on the floor unintentionally.
No, it
That's
did.
also
It did.
funny.
It was trailing out of that cabinet too and going onto the floor. I had to get out of there, man. Like, what else can I do?
Did they connect it back to you?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe they have my DNA now. I can't commit any crimes. Otherwise, I'm going to get double trouble.
It's like a 7 out of 10.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy. A 3 out of 10 is crazy. There's so much good stuff in that movie.
You think Iron Man 2 is a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, why would it not be?
You think Iron Man 2 is a point worse than Past Lives?
You
What?
act like a
Past lives.
What's that?
is that
Ooh, he acts like a what? What? Bitch?
No, he's not going to say that. They got guesses here. 21, 22, mid-20s. IJP thinks 19 on the
What's
top.
past
here.
lives?
I don't know what
I
past
don't
lives
know.
is.
See,
Chat,
I
let us
have
know.
a
What's
hard
past
time
lives?
believing. I don't think that kids that are like 18 years old, I don't think they would be this invested in the full MCU. I think that's more of like a millennial thing or like a really like older Gen Z thing. If these guys are 18, I don't think so. Like, think about it. If they're 18 right now, how old would they have been when Iron Man came out? They're like, what, 5 years old?
Right, but then they would have grown up like in phase 2 and 3 when.
No, they would have been 3 years old when Iron Man 1 came out. That's insane.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
point isn't a big differential.
Oh,
A
not
point is
bitch.
big.
Yeah, that's why that movie's a 3 out of 10 because there's not much to talk about. Bubba.
We just talked.
Oh,
Jesus.
dude, there's
There
a
we
Bubba.
go.
Oh, boy.
Battle of the
That's a
Bubbas.
zing. That's a zing.
Talked about a lot of good stuff.
And we talked about a lot of bad stuff like the fight choreography. And
It's getting hot in here for Spidey. Look at that hair. I'm gonna undo it. I'm gonna go back. Just watch him mess with his pajamas. He's Got the Bubba thrown in his face. He doesn't know what to do.
Bubba.
We just talked about a lot of good stuff.
And we talked about a lot of
Whoa.
sad stuff, like the fight choreography.
He's getting worked up,
I
man.
can't believe you're complaining about the fight choreography in
Of
the
course,
Iron
I'm
Man movie.
complaining about the fight choreography. It's the reason that Batman Begins isn't a perfect movie.
Oh, Batman. Where does he rank Batman Begins?
Yeah, dude, listen. Rewatch Batman Begins. Anybody listening? Rewatch Batman Begins. Does not live up, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, it does not. Dark Knight obviously does, and Dark Knight Rises. I think he's actually better now. Dark Knight Rises aged pretty well. Batman Begins, no bueno.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I found Past Lives.
What
Okay,
is it?
What is that?
Here's the description. Get ready.
All
Yep.
right.
It's a movie from 2023, so it's recent. But Nora and Hae Sung,
I
two
knew
deeply connected childhood friends, are wrested apart after Nora's family emigrates from South Korea. Decades later, they are reunited for one fateful week as they confront destiny, love, and the choices that make a life.
The fuck?
Gay.
Yeah.
I was going to say that this series is probably some LGBT ally shit that done came out in the past 5 years.
It's A24, so Lofty gives it an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, look in Lofty's rankings. I'm sure it's in there. Which, if you guys want to see Lofty, go ahead, check out, go on to Twitter, or app formerly known as Twitter. Go on to X, and you can get some Lofty photos. Him dressing up as Ken.
Oh,
You
dude,
guys will all
X.
enjoy it.
That's also one of Lofty's favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's
Yeah,
correct.
unfortunately. Hey, Chunks, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Later.
See ya. Later, chat.
Peace.
Bubba, is it just the N word, right?
That's what it is.
Don't you dare say the B word against me on this stream. You probably talked about it beforehand, and then he just drops it. Oh, dude. But it's not Bubber. It's Bubba, though, right? It's an A. It's an A, so we're all good.
What is it? Fourth place for me?
Yeah.
My fourth
Eyebrows,
place.
got him.
We have very similar list.
What's that?
I see he did the eyebrows. He got him.
Oh, yeah.
What's the eyes?
Here, I'm going to go back.
What is it? Fourth place for me?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
fourth
before
place is
that.
Thor.
It's
We have
not
very
important.
similar list.
Oh, okay. What do you say? What's this, fourth place?
I don't know. My bad.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, here. Press play.
What is it? Fourth place for me?
Yeah.
My fourth place is Thor. We have very similar lists
Thor.
so far. I'm
Yeah,
very
okay.
shocked. Yeah, Thor's bad. Let's see what I gave Thor. 3 out of 10.
Jesus. This guy.
Yeah, holy shit. I would love to see his
Bubba.
other rankings. Yeah, Bubba.
Bubba.
3 out of 10. Damn, dude. I have to see this guy's movie rankings. Andrew, who knows so much about these guys, unironically, let us know. What he said he likes Multiverse of Madness, huh? Damn, I
Yep.
don't know what his other rankings are here.
Whoa. Hot take from Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Well, Josh, shut the fuck up. I'd like to like defend you and be like, dude, Josh is laying some zingers in the chat, but you like Wakanda Forever, and that's horrendous. How the hell can you defend that movie? Try to defend it now in the chat, Josh. Called you out.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, yeah, Jay, thank you for being here. Smash that like button or don't. It's up to you. But if you don't, I'm gonna feel really bad about it. So
Thor's bad.
You understand how out of touch you are right now?
Thor is
If the entire first half or entire half of phase 1 was a 2 or 3 out of 10, the MCU would not be what the MCU is today.
No, that's not true.
That is absolutely
No, I
true.
can tell you
The
why the
reason the
MCU is the
MCU
reason-
is so great right now is because phase 1 started it off
fuck
with a bang.
off with
No.
this guy. The fuck is
one?
he talking about?
which
The
one?
MCU is so great today? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, well, it's not. Yeah, okay, AJ, we're not calling him Tiger. But yeah, MCU is not great today. But he is right saying that these movies had to be good for the MCU to get to where it was. But it's not great today. And actually, Andrew says the guy, I think Pez Dispenser, likes Phase 4 a lot. Ugh. How the hell? At least
It's
we're
a
getting
good
some
pause.
passion here.
Good pause, though.
Yeah, that's a good pause. These are great. They have a constant open mouth for old
Yeah.
Joshy boy to slip in.
And all
It's
of them
because
are
phase
good
one-
movies.
Phase 1 made no money. If any of these good movies were good, they would have made money.
The Avengers made a lot of money.
Yeah, because it's the only good one. It's the only movie from this phase you have to watch. None of this phase matters.
No one cared about these characters until the MCU. It took them some
Nobody
time
cared about these characters until Avengers. Avengers is a matter.
Come on, dude. That's such a bad take. No one cares.
It's a
about these
horrible
characters.
take. They cared about the Avengers because they cared about the characters. That's fucking simple.
I mean, a lot of people cared about Captain America and Hulk before those movies even came out. Now, I will say before Iron Man came out, not a lot of people knew who Iron Man was or really cared all that much. But, you can't say it wasn't until Avengers that Iron Man was looked at as a cool character, right? People loved Iron Man after Iron Man 1. They're totally invested in him, right?
It's pretty simple. Like that's what got it going. That's what made Avengers interesting. Was Iron Man was the start of all of it. So I don't know how we can say that there's nothing of value in it. They made 3 Iron Man movies, and he was the key to the end of Endgame. Correct? So yeah, I'd say he was important.
Just a little bit, right?
Just a little bit.
Well, what does Josh say here? What kind of Forever is better at writing, score, cinematography, and direction than every Phase 1 movie other than... Dude, that is... Holy shit. Better writing? And okay, well, I don't care, but the score, unless it's really bad, it really doesn't matter to me. I don't remember the score really from Wakanda Forever, but I like the score from Captain America 1 a lot. And cinematography, yeah, I'm sure it was like really cool when we got to see the close zoom ups on the feet of those wetbacks in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care for score necessarily or cinematography. So to say this movie has better writing and direction than every Phase 1 movie, I don't know, man. It's hard to take Josh serious sometimes. Like
I know.
I believe he believes what he says, and he's really thinking about it. It's just crazy that the conclusions that he might come to.
Yeah, he also says that they said the Spider-Verse is better than Oppenheimer. Dude, what a fucking trash take. It's almost trash enough that I think actual Andrew is just baiting people on Twitter with it. That's how bad it is. Yeah, She-Hulk. Yeah, Quantumania is complete trash. Yeah. Secret Invasion, 2 out of 3. Yeah, I agree with that, Josh. Something I finally agree with you on.
Masterpiece, and it's unbelievable how good it is. Right? All of these other movies are bad and skippable. If I could
Did you just say all of Phase 1 is bad and skippable?
Except Avengers 1. I
This
think Iron Man 1 is good.
Dude, Iron Man 1 is... if you had to watch any of the two, I'd say Iron Man 1 and Captain America 1 are probably the best 2 movies from Phase 1. What do you guys say? What's the 2 best movies in Phase 1?
I would say, well, Iron Man 1. I liked Iron Man 1 quite a bit. And I like Captain America a lot. First Avenger. So yeah, probably those 2 for me. More than Avengers, even.
You saying Phase 1 movies that what now?
Yeah. Phase 1, and chat, let us know what you think, too. What are the top 2 movies in Phase 1 for you? I said Iron Man. Me and Zach both agree. Iron Man and Captain America. Just because Avengers on rewatch doesn't hold up for me. It's like a lot of spectacle there, but now it kind of lost its luster after you get so many of the other awesome team ups later on. It doesn't feel nearly as impactful, and Captain America's suit is really bad.
It doesn't hold up because like none of that makes any sense if you don't watch the other movies. It can't stand on its own. Well, I mean, maybe it can because we know the characters so well now, but that's why they didn't release it first. And look at what happened to DC with going first with Justice League. It didn't work.
Yeah. Yep.
I said maybe definitely the Incredible Hulk, but maybe Captain America. I mean, I appreciate Iron Man for like connecting and being like the start of the MCU, but although he was a cool character, I still didn't love him at the time. But I gained a respect for Captain America as a character from watching his movies. I didn't love him though, because I can't remember, much from them. But yeah, I'd say they're rewatchable. I didn't even watch the Thors.
You didn't watch any of the Thors?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, you're missing out. You should just watch 4 if you have to watch any of them. Thor 4. You'd really like it.
That's Love and Thunder, right?
Yeah, yep. Sentient Dillo says that I should start making gay polls about the MCU too now. Dude, if I knew it'd get me engagement, I would as well. But channel is just blowing up for Game of Thrones stuff. And I do agree with this, actually, Andrew, that Cap gets kind of sloppy towards the end. Yeah, it does. It ends on a good note, but there's like that weird montage, and then they lose, they lose Bucky, which, is great because then you get set up for him in the second one. But yeah, I agree with that.
Good. It's skippable.
No. The MCU would have crashed and burned. It would have. If their first 5 movies are utter garbage, look what happened to the DCEU. Their first 5 or whatever were garbage,
Holy
and they
fuck.
didn't recover.
You stole
And they
my
had
idea.
Superman to help them.
Iron Man 1.
Hey, he definitely stole your idea. He
Get him,
yeah.
read your
Tiger.
mind.
Yeah.
Well, here the chat says Iron Man 1, Captain America, Iron Man, Avengers. So it's usually for sure everyone's saying Iron Man, and then they kind of switch it in with Avengers or Captain America here.
The only thing, my issue with Avengers is just the way they did the Hulk. They introduced that gorilla body ass Hulk. He just got beat up by fucking Thor when he's trying to pick up the hammer. Those are my issues. It's like once you put these characters next to one another, and you have these issues in comic books as well, it's like, are they really going to perform alongside other heroes like they would in their own project? Because now you have to do all of this like comparison and, what would this character do in this situation? Where's this character doing the fight? So I think that's why I would say Avengers loses points. But besides that, man, that shit was fucking epic.
Yeah, it was epic. I remember me and Gator, when we first saw it, we were just obsessed with it. And we're like, dude, this is amazing. It's never been done before. The score was awesome. Yeah. And we went to go see it, I think, like 3 times in the theater because we were like so hyped on it. Nothing before that moment ever even came close to having this like shared cinematic universe on the screen with so much production behind it to get it all together. Nosferatu says here, Phase 1 Herzog better than MCU. Dude, what's considered in Phase 1? That's not Grizzly, right? What's the one with him and the bear? Werner Herzog's
Grizzly Man. There you go.
Grizzly Man. That's probably Phase 4 of Herzog.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. What's Phase 1 of Herzog? Let us know.
It's found footage, even. Like, he stole that movie.
One is good. So you got Iron Man 1 at the start. And then, look, I think the next 3 that we've got to talk about are good. But they're not. Like, all these other movies are garbage.
What?
But it doesn't matter. Nobody saw them. Everybody.
All the rest of the movies are garbage? That's what he's saying?
He said that, like, the first 3 were good, but the rest were garbage. How many is the rest for Phase 1?
What do you mean? Like,
when you say the rest, what are you talking about?
I guess the rest on the list that they have here, because I think they have very similar lists. So he's saying like Captain America 1, Iron Man, and Avengers, right? That's the only thing we have left, I think, right?
Yep.
I only saw Avengers, and it's spectacular.
My number 3 is Captain America: The First Avenger.
Yep, me too. Do you have a score for that off the top of your head?
Probably give it.
What is he looking at? He's looking at the producers. Like,
He's looking at his mom.
We gotta go. We gotta leave in 5, son.
Yeah.
Like a 7.58.
I give it a 6 out of 10. It's really good. I think it's really enjoyable. There's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of issues. But I think it's a lot of fun.
6 out of 10 is a pretty good score for Captain America. If I knew he didn't like love Multiverse of Madness, actually, Andrew telling us here in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. It's
And I
above
think
average,
fun that
sure.
It's a period piece.
I think they just did so perfect with him. They just did so perfect with Steve and the Doctor and Haley. Sorry, Peggy.
It's a fun movie.
And Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
And Howard Stark.
Yeah, it's
And
It's a fun
Bucky.
movie. It's
Yeah,
trash. I hate it.
He's just listing off characters. It just
He
feels
is,
like.
yeah.
And what's funny too is like, hey, if I had to do my rankings for each one of these, I would at least think about why I enjoy them and not just have like kind of a. This feels so haphazardly done, right? Like if I was just to throw, you guys didn't know what we're talking about tonight, right? I had this stream I thought about, or I found this clip, and we're just gonna jump into it. I would expect these kind of answers out of you guys right now because you're just thinking on your feet. But you guys would probably give better answers than this, being like, here's a number, or here's a actor, here's another actor, here's a line from the movie, and then you say a hot take and I just reverse the take back. You say it's trash. I say it's actually good. It's actually good dialogue. Actually is good.
It has cinematography.
Yeah, it has cinematography.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my answer too. And Incredible Hulk and Guardians of the Galaxy. I forgot about that fucking movie. But I loved it. I actually bought that shit.
Guardians of the Galaxy, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's phase 2 though. I think.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? Are you or were they just not directly connected?
No, they're definitely phase 2. You're talking about Doctor Strange and.
Oh, you're
Guardians of
right,
the
because
Galaxy?
they was hunting down the stone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's one of my
Like the
top
movie?
fucking 5 Marvel
What's that?
movies.
Guardians of the Galaxy, right? First
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Number 1. Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's all those characters are so good.
Yeah, it's good.
And the transformation scene, you would have touched.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Go back. Go rewind.
Oh,
for
yeah. I'll go back 10 seconds so we can.
Dark.
Yeah, it's good.
And Bucky.
Yeah, I like that movie.
There's all those characters are so good.
Yeah, it's good.
And the transformation scene, you would have touched.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to touch his abs.
Okay.
That
I was
would
about
be
to
gay.
say this is pretty gay,
That's too far.
and they just went
Yep.
there.
At
At least they
I would
owned
touch
it.
his abs.
The dude on the right though, his gayness came out though. Like seriously, he
Yeah.
was trying to contain that like hand gesture of caressing another man's body, and he couldn't. He was just like, "Fuck it, let's just go there." And this dude's gonna back me up, and he did.
That's right. Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look, watch them do
That was
the
in
abs.
unison.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
weird. Hold on.
It's like they
I
practiced this
wouldn't want
shit.
to touch his abs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, here they go.
Cheers.
So
No, that
gay.
was really, really good. And obviously, I just like the character of Steve not giving up.
It's-
I can do
just-
this all day.
It's
and
just not a perfect movie. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot.
It's funny. Like I like the lines in the movie. I remember from the T-shirts I bought. I can do this all day. I remember those. That's cool. I like that thing. Yeah.
Issues with it.
I'm waiting.
Story wise, it's a mess. It's all over the place. Can you tell me how that story goes?
Yes.
Dude, yeah. Thank you, IGP, for reminding me of the let's say buzzwords, because all they're saying here is buzzwords. You know, it's a mess.
Yep.
It's a complete, another chaotic script. Okay, explain to me what that means. Unpack that. It's like I'd rather unpack my dick on these abs if I can be quite honest with you.
Skinny kid who wants to help his country and fight bullies
Mm-hmm.
is chosen for a program where he becomes a superhero, and then he just continues to do said thing.
Yeah. But I meant like, all right, let's go through the movie because it
Yep.
opens up when we get the skinny kid,
Mhm.
and then now all of a sudden we're in Nazi Germany, and you've got freaking.
It's a period piece. It's not all of a sudden we're in World War II.
No, we're in World War II, but you got a skinny kid.
It sounds like this guy had like a weird blackout moment. He's like, we're literally in New York City, and then we're in Nazi Germany. I mean, well, that's what how sometimes a movie cuts. You know, like we'll be in one place and then in the other, unless he just somehow fainted midway through the movie and then just skipped so many of the plot points in there. Yeah, this.
I don't
this
know what
guy's
that
a little-
means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And he's got a relationship with his friend, and you see him struggling, and you see he wants to fight. And now all of a sudden, we're at a church in World War II with what's
This is written by AI.
weaving.
This is written by AI. This is an AI.
Yes. Yeah.
They
For
took
sure.
all the low T comic book commentators and now have gotten them all together on the same page.
You can't go from New York to Germany. Like, okay, I don't know. Germany? Are you serious? Germany? Yeah, Germany. It's a
That's not
fucking
even-
country.
That's not even the same place.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happens in the movie.
Fuck.
Hugo Weaving wants a cube. And then we cut
What?
back, and he's applying for the army again. And then we cut back, doing some other
That's just
shit.
how.
Dude, he's
Doing
just
some
explaining
other
movies,
shit.
putting back and forth, like setting up the other. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
This needs to be dissected, if anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Timestamp this 43,
Yeah.
29. He's literally complaining about cuts between plot lines in the movies. So I guess he just wants a nice linear storytelling in here. No jumping around.
No travel allowed.
Yeah, stop cutting back to Germany. I want to know what's going on with this guy in New York. Dude, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Machine Gun Jelly is having a nervous breakdown.
That's how movies, 2 storylines can be going on at once. If you're going to say that's a
I think
problem,
it's unevenly
The Avengers
paced.
is an unbelievably bad story.
Oh, you're the worst.
It cuts between a lot of things in the Avengers.
Yeah, but not the way that it does. You get introduced to a lot of characters first beforehand. An opening with Hugo Weaving.
No.
Oh, dude, yeah. This is
It follows basically 2 storylines, which collide at the end, which is normally how movies go. The bad guy and the good guy. It follows both of them.
The train scene is tedious. You don't need it.
tedious. That's his favorite fucking word. I want to see if they wrap this thing up here. This Captain America.
You do need it. It's extremely important.
Because
That's where
they killed-
Bucky dies.
Yeah, I know. That's where you kill Bucky. You can kill Bucky in a more interesting way. Let's go.
Holy
over how that
fuck.
guy's telling-
Such a weird.
Dude, yeah. This is fucking. This is so bad to listen to.
Oh
They
my God.
They should have had this discussion. This is something. Here's a little note for them if they ever find this. You should have this conversation backstage, go through them, figure out where the points of conflict are, and instead of doing this ranking, they could have actually just said like why Captain America First Avenger is a bad movie, whatever, something like that, and then they could just dive into that even deeper instead of this kind of surface view analysis on this movie, and you really get no depth in it. And finally, when you kind of are pushing depth to it, you see there's nothing there. There's no there. He's just complaining about literally editing. Oh, dude. Okay. What the fuck is this guy here? Copa?
Hi, guys.
Hey. Funny enough, you just showed up.
Yeah, I tried tying a rope around my neck, but my entire head just slipped right out of it.
These guys get crazy views. This has 13K views.
Are you
They got
serious?
12K subs. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
and they have how many subs do they have, right?
12.6K.
Guys, we are
Yeah.
doing something very, very wrong here.
No,
Yes.
they just have like the eyes of Hollywood on them. Like they're like, oh, cute little twink boys. Oh,
fuck.
yeah. Well, let's boost them in the algorithm, baby.
Oh, yeah.
They're speaking in a safe space. It's
That's
inviting.
true.
Yeah, it is very inviting. Here, I just want to finish this Captain America segment here. See if we can get down to the bottom of this guy literally complaining about editing.
Like him selling stocks and bonds?
No, but that's part of the story.
I know, but it's tedious and annoying. Can that not be like shorter? Can it? I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but as long as it has a purpose where he finally decides, like, hey, this is not what I'm meant to do, and
but it doesn't make it not tedious.
Yes.
Dude, that was such a long pause. What do you mean by tedious? Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's as tedious as you're saying it is, and it would be even more
Look,
tedious.
you
if-
gave this movie a 7.5 out of 10. You think it has problems too. So let's agree here. Right?
Oh my
This movie
God.
isn't great. It's not
It's great.
spectacular. No. It's
Hyperbolic,
good.
yes.
It's fun.
No. And of course, Josh is
We're
defending
in the
them.
same tempo.
Josh,
Yeah.
they can't hear you.
Yeah. No, you're not winning any points with them, Josh. Okay. Yeah. Actually, Andrew, you're getting an invite next time because we're not
Yeah.
gonna be able to finish this. It's funny that Copa just showed up just so he could be able to come on here, but I think we're gonna
Yeah.
probably leave this right here because we're probably gonna wrap this up, boys. But I think that was interesting delve into the underbelly of YouTube of these people somehow getting views and likes, and that's
Telling you
cringe.
guys, we're gonna have to stop this whole like going after each other and just softly disagree for 20 minutes straight.
I don't know if I agree with you there. Disagreeing isn't like what I like to do, so I'm just gonna
Well,
push back on that.
I respectfully disagree with you. So
I want to show you guys the clip, or not the clip, but at least the image here that went.
I like
how
how
about first-
I like how the fucking Mick in the chat is telling me to shut up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Okay.
pipe down.
Ken,
meatballs.
Copa disagrees with you, Bubba.
Bubba.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yes.
Yes, we're not playing it right now, but there's definitely more. This is
Nice.
when they were talking about. I think Robert Downey Jr. There's a clip that was going viral on Twitter, and I saw it, and I was like, "Dude!" I took a screenshot. I'm like, "We have to react to this eventually. We got to find a way to do this." So, yep, found it tonight, and I think there's plenty of depth to get with these guys. And actually, Andrew's like one of their #1 fans, so that's pretty cool.
It's a
we have
gold one. I
connection.
gotta go.
All right, you plug real quick.
Yeah, I have a playlist you guys can go click on to play all to help me get hours on my Zach's Tube channel. Appreciate that. It's
Drop in the chat. Okay,
Yep.
Cool. Just have it on the
Thank you.
background. See ya.
Yeah. Go to sleep. Put it on.
Right.
You don't even have to watch a second of it. It's fine.
Not even 1 second, guys. You hear that? That's
No.
how cool it is.
Will do.
All right. Yep. Zax is gone. AJ, what do you just had a stream today talking about the best what was it? The best TV show intros. And of course your gay ass Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got on the list where it's like, I love being a turtle. It's so
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I love being in this.
Tornado.
I love being in the sewers with my groomer rat dad. Yeah.
Who's teaching me ninjutsu and naming me after artists. Yes, sir. What do you like, Don?
I like whatever actual Andrew's pumping in the chat right here. Let's all make gay hot love together.
He needs
Yes.
y'all like Masa Minos, you and Gator. So you need Gator to be touching you,
Yeah,
caressing
need him.
you, so that y'all minds can connect and agree upon the acceptable flaccid answer. So you're not at your best when Gator's not around. He's not
You don't think
present.
so? I'm not at my best. He definitely
No.
bumps me up a little bit.
I respect gay people. I respect your gay pair, y'all's gay pair, more than the shit I just saw on this stream
I appreciate
with
that.
those two dudes. Yeah, Heroes No Capes. It happened on Saturday. We had animating together. It was 3 black dudes together, so I understand. I saw less white people in the chat.
Yeah.
It was rough, guys.
Yeah, I hope everybody got the necessary help after the stream. They talked to their loved ones. I hope people checked up on you after that endeavor, being so close to us, so many of us at once. But it was a great stream. It was a great stream, talking about some cartoons.
Even my sock puppet account didn't click on that one. I'm like, no, that's not coming.
Nah,
It's going
it's
up on
okay.
my TV, not on my white screen.
Yeah, there's a financial advice portion of it in that stream. I highly advise everyone to skip over that part for.
Oh God.
And
Yeah.
if you are black, I would say definitely don't skip over that one. We tell you all the best places to hit.
Yeah. No, that's yeah, and most of them are Waffle Houses, right?
No, we're smart. We stay away from Waffle Houses.
Chick-fil-A's
no white
in the
people.
morning.
There's no white people in there. There's no valuables in Waffle House.
That is true. There is no valuables in Waffle House.
Yeah,
Just-
so don't go there.
All right, so yeah, check out Heroes No Capes, Heroes No Dates, or Grapes, right? Heroes
Gapes.
No Grape Juice.
It'll be grape, not grape juice, not that. It'll be grape. When Josh comes on, since he said, is AJ asking for a white knight to save his little Saturday morning show?
True. He is.
Josh is never in the chat, so you won't be the white savior.
All
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, Josh sucks. You can find his channel, Popped My Culture, on your sweet little peen. I think that's what it's called, right? On YouTube at youtube.com. Check that out for Josh's stuff. Copa, what do you got? You got a live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, got a live stream tomorrow with the Uninspired Reviewer, and your favorite movie is going to be The Faculty, the 1998 Selma Hayek hit. So come check that out.
Never seen it.
Have you seen it?
Never seen it. No.
No?
Don't even know what the fuck it is. No.
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I gotta watch it again tomorrow. But I remember it being okay. So we'll see. But yeah, so we're chatting with him tomorrow. And my review for Extraction 2 is dropping tomorrow at noon. So come check that out. Premieres tomorrow. So
Are you having that thought on again Sunday for the stream? That
Which one?
Persian one? The Persian.
ugh, how many? we laugh all the time because you said, Jana, I like you, so please don't be Persian. Like, kills us every time. Like, I tell her that all the time now. Like, Jana, I like you, but please don't be Persian.
It's just pathetic. Listen, any person calls himself Persian is just an Iranian in denial of their actual heritage.
Oh, they're all in denial. And all the Persians that are here in the United States are all in denial. They do not want to be associated with Iran whatsoever. So they're like, no.
Oh, we definitely come from a place of pride and historical significance. Please respect my culture.
Can you please point on the map where exactly Persia is located? Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, and if you guys want a good depiction of Persians, go ahead, check out Jana's favorite what is it? Reality TV, Shaws of Sunset. She says she loves it. Keeps up with it all the time.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting a full back tattoo of it. Good for her. Embracing her culture. But this Monday, no premature ejection. We're cooking up something for premature ejection, but we don't want to keep just listen, we're not growing the channel out with premature ejection, but we like doing it. That's the struggle we're having on YouTube right now. I want to do it, but it's just not worth the time to do it because it's not really growing the channel out, and it sucks because I really like doing that.
I thought it was about us coming together, man, having fun.
Well, listen, that's what Circle of Jerks is about. Everyone gets in the circle and we start coming together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Circle of Jerks is so fucking late, though.
Yeah. Well, we might move this around. We talked about it too, but somebody that has only Josh's is right in front of us too, and we don't want to cannibalize. So we're trying to move things around. We're talking behind the scenes, guys. But Monday we might still have a stream. It might not just be a premature ejection. So we had one on Friday. Probably ill-advised decision on our part to do a stream on Friday when only people on Twitter knew about it, and we're trying to really pivot into Game of Thrones stuff. But you guys are just here for our sweet little voices tickling one another on stream, right? That's what you guys are here for.
Mm-hmm.
And asking the questions like this: BWC versus BBC. Who wins? Whoever wins,
I wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the BBC always wins.
Yeah, BBC.
It's more violent.
Always bet on the BBC.
Yeah, just prone to violence. Yeah. That one.
Yeah, and you're not gonna find it either. Yeah, that's we do. I think we unlisted the videos too. So major bonus sticks kicking. We're not killing it. Nosferatu. Chill the fuck out, dude. And here's Josh's plug here. Monday I'll be on Canoli's channel. No one fucking asked you, Josh.
Yeah,
dude,
wow.
Time this guy out, chat. One of these mods, get this.
Dude,
this fucking queer out of here. Plugging his shit during our plugs. What the fuck? All right. Yeah. So be on there Monday and then check out. Hey, well, real quick, if you guys are still here, I'm gonna drop a link to our recent video of the Daemon Targaryen best kills. So I'd please ask you to. Yeah, thank you. IGP took him out. Yeah, fuck that guy plugging this shit. You weren't even on the stream, motherfucker. God, and funny enough, I did send him a link in case he wanted to come on. But he didn't want to come on, so
guess he can't plug a shit, huh?
Yeah. You're getting plugged. You're getting plugged right now, motherfucker. So I'm dropping a link in the chat to our Daemon Targaryen video. Please ask everyone in the chat right now. Please go over there. Just say something random just say something completely random. Boosting the algorithm, please. So, other than that, I think we're good. We'll see you next week, and whenever these guys are streaming, we'll see you as well. So, anything else you guys want to say?
No.
I love you.
You love him? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Stop it.